restore your dead to life, but perhaps I can give you justice in the name of our king.
All right, we're live. I think we're live. Hello,
what's up, guys.
Hello, everybody. Mandatory mic check. It looks like it's working.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear us now? Hello. Let's see. There they are. Let's see who we got in here. Let's do some shout outs really quick. Let's see. Jake from State Farm. What's up, Jake? Mother of Dragons. Stannis the Manus is in here. CB Carol Brown. There she is.
Hey, Diva.
Mimi Kit Kat. Chris M. Old Nan. Old Nan's in the house. Old Nan, how's this damn thing going to end? You know everything. The Care Bears cup. We still got the. I got Hannah Montana cups. I got Care Bears cups.
At least once a week I drink out of Hannah Montana.
Exactly. Lord Kev of House Fukin, YB Negative. Thank you, by the way, YB Negative, new Patreon. Appreciate it. Brittany Stapish, hey. Arian Smith. Okay, now it jumped. Rogue Pixie, hello. ZH Stannis, Alex Montero, Chris M, Aaron Gaines, Deb Atkinson. Did I say it right? Atkinson? Yeah, I did. I got close enough.
I was looking to see if they actually spelled it Aaron. You just can't help yourself.
You can't help it. It's changed forever. Is that Maui Chris, I believe? Hello. Fim. Damn it. Now I lost it again. Elfall, I believe. Princess Scarlet. Sup Cuz, Zombie Drive. Marianne. Peter Griffin. Goddess Astrola. About fucked that up. Zach Reimer, Bob Fisher. Alana Prestane of Bravos. Valhar Dahalis. Oh, Valor Magulis. Damn it. I'm just going to stop. King Crux.
We
hello.
are live.
Yes. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of James' Storytime. Not this week. Oh, shit. Hello, Slope, Raphael, Mandeep, Mr. Shoon. Mr. Shoon's in the house. And speaking of Mr. Shoon, hello, Marty. It is Hoonjive's birthday.
Yes, it is.
Happy birthday, Hoonjive.
Happy birthday, brother.
Hoonjive's a longtime supporter and watcher of this channel. And so we got to wish Hoonjive. Hopefully he's in. I'm assuming he's in here if Mr. Shoon is. But happy birthday, Hoonjive. Do you want to sing Hoonjive happy birthday?
Sure.
We're supposed to go something like this.
We're supposed to beatbox.
We're supposed to go. And then you go, that's the sound of the men working on the hoon. Jive. Oh, don't you know? So anyway, happy birthday, Hoonjive. Happy birthday, man.
Happy birthday,
yeah, we heard that was a song they used to sing you back in the football team. That's what we heard. We got that news through a little birdie from Barris. So happy birthday, man. Also, K-Dubs, is he in here? I have not seen his name. But
yeah, what's up with K-Dubs?
Thank you, K-Dubs, if you're watching, or tomorrow. I'm not sure if he's in here or not. He stopped by, and we were asleep, and he dropped off a care package.
Yes.
So I really appreciate it. I thought it was odd. I don't know why we got condoms and breath mints. I don't.
It's the weirdest thing.
It's weird. It was it was so odd. I mean, it's the weirdest bag and little note. He got his little note right here, by the way. I won't read it, and I don't want you to see his writing, obviously. But it was really odd. I've never got that combination before. But thank you, Hoonjive. Thank you, Kate Dubs. Appreciate it. Let's see here. What's up, Jay is bored? There's Natalie. No. Oh yeah, no. Vagisil, they dropped their sponsorship, Natalie.
Insert some Vagisil.
They dropped it. Oh shit. Shout out to Joy Props. Joy Props had some tornadoes down in her neighborhood today in Georgia. She can't watch, but she sent me an email, I guess, on her computer before her battery died. She has no power and shit, but everybody's okay. Tornado came through their neighborhood apparently. So, John Sma, is that Snuh? Yeah, John Snuh. Dang, real close to 70K. I remember when it was 10K. Yeah, man, we're getting close. What are we, 120, 55 away, I believe, something like that.
Cool.
Pretty close, man. Really cool. 30K to go for the big, I guess. Well, I wouldn't call it a prize. It's the goal. It's been the goal from the get-go. I mean, it's just a number, but it's a goal. Hello, Haviz. B1 Mary. Hello. Also, let me go to this thing here. I gotta throw that out in the trash.
Here, I can get rid of that.
You get so my nerves. I can see.
Let me earn my keep.
I can see through it. Thank you, Dave, for subscribing. Dave the Ripped One. Dave the Ripped One, as in. Thank you for subbing. Darren Asenworth, thank you for subbing. Anthony Bruno, thank you for subbing a few minutes ago. And Hatoro 20, I believe. Thank you. Appreciate
everybody's panicking because I'm trying to work on something.
Yeah, I know we might lose it here, ladies and gentlemen, just in case. If we go off this, if you see it go black. Anyway.
Sweet daddy.
All right,
Big
so.
black lollipop.
Thank you. Let's see here. Figured would show these pictures really quick and go through those.
Love them.
Just to, I mean, there's nothing we can like pull from, but they're cool. The season 8 posters. Let's just see. I be queefing.
What the fuck?
That is a name. I'm sorry.
I
I be queefing. This is somebody we know. I'm telling you right now. Somebody's made a new account. I be queefing donated $2 to Super Chat. Thank you. I be queefing. Want to talk about my farts? Let's play Fart Night. Who is that?
Really?
Who the fuck is that? Is that Zach? No, Zach wouldn't spend money. So, hello, Fractured. How are you doing? And there's Mazuma. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know who I be queefing is. I have no idea. Maybe that's Kev's other account. I don't know. Lord Kev. No, he's in here chatting. Look, he said that is not me. As soon as I said that, I hadn't even read that yet. Anyway, okay, let me pull up these pictures really quick. I got them here in a folder. Let's throw these up, and then we'll grab some questions. And I know we got Patreon questions too. So let me share this screen. Let's see. Let's see if this is right. Okay. No, that's the wrong monitor. Wrong monitor. Let me change this. 1 second here. No. Got to go back to this. Sorry. You're gonna see the infinite thing for a second. Sorry, guys. There we go. Now, here we go. All right. So we have Arya here. First one. Let's zoom in. Pretty cool. They did a lot of photoshopping here. She's wearing like a fishnet now, over her cape, her little half cape there. I don't know. It's pretty cool. All right, but you know they're throwing this out as the promo thing, like for the throne, who's going to be on the throne type of stuff, right? But we know half of these people are not. I mean, regardless if anybody is on the throne. But we got Arya here. Pretty cool. She's holding needle. Just her typical, northern wear. Everybody's gotten a little bit darker this year. We got Bran here. Bran looks like a doll, almost like Cersei does.
Yeah.
He don't look real.
He does not.
But he's got this cool-ass robe on. It's kind of like a maester's robe.
It is. It's
sort of.
really cool looking.
I guess that's to represent wisdom now. I don't know. Bran. We got Brienne. Now, Brienne's not going to be on the Iron Throne, but she will be the Queen's Guard of someone. We're assuming. We think that's going to happen. She will be a knight for sure. She'll write in that white book. Brienne there with Oathkeeper. Here's Cersei. Now, Cersei she looks like a doll. Like, they photoshopped the hell out of this.
Yeah.
But we got the new armor, the cheese shredder, the cheese grater, the Lannister necklace there, and this weird little X thingy hanging off the bottom. But there's Cersei. She's not going to make it. Dany, of course, she is a contender for sure.
Yeah, she is definitely a contender.
And this is her new dress. We saw her in episode 1, I believe, at Winterfell. Really cool pictures. She, her eyes look. I don't know. Did they put blue in her eyes for purple? They were supposed to do that originally. They had the contacts. Here's Davos, not a contender, but Davos is there. Hopefully he gets to go home.
They snapped this shot while he was on the toilet.
Yeah, it looks like it. It looks like he's actually straining.
Yeah.
So, Euron. I guess Euron's. You could consider him a contender.
Yeah.
For sure.
That.
So we got Euron here. He's looking all mean. We just watched his movie.
I was just thinking that. Looking at his face.
Yeah, he looks the same with that, except half his face is not missing, or was missing in the movie. What is the movie? I keep forgetting the name of it. Overlord. Thank you. Overlord. The zombie movie. Grey Worm.
He was in it.
Yeah, he was in that movie.
Yep.
That's right. On the plane. Then he died real quick. Yeah. Damn it. But yeah, we got Grey Worm here with his dagger. Obviously, he's got his winter clothes on now. We got the full.
This makes
sleeves.
me want to get a costume. I'm not kidding you.
Yeah, wear him on here.
Up with some kind of costume.
Yeah. But we know he's not a contender for a throne. He don't care. We got the Hound. He's not a contender. He don't care about ruling, but he's sitting here.
Look at his foot. I bet it's about a size 15.
Probably so. He looks cool.
He does.
He looks cool. But they all got that real serious look. You know, you'd figure he'd be smiling or laughing or something.
Yeah.
Just the one out of the whole group.
Take the picture, you cunt.
Exactly. Exactly what he's saying. Jamie. I mean, I don't think he's a real contender. I don't know. Possibly. We'll see. But I don't think anybody's going to end up on this damn thing. It's going to be no one. But anyway, there he is with his gold hand. Looks pretty cool. Jon Snow, obviously, probably the top contender.
Great picture.
It is. What is his eyes? Did they do some Targaryen red to his eyes? That's weird there. Look at the double light in that one eyeball. I don't know what's happening there. So John looking all regal and shit. We got Jorah, Sir Friends-on himself.
Not a contender.
Not a contender. Nope. He'll always be. I think he'll probably be dead. But I mean, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe he'll pull through. Melisandre.
The ladies are all wearing this dark purple.
It looks, well, I'm colorblind. I can't tell what
Yeah,
I'm just saying it's all black. That's all I see. Melisandre, she left under the table to take this picture long enough. Missandei, good Lord have mercy. She's not a contender for the throne, but hopefully she's standing beside it. You know, Missandei looking badass. And of course, is he a contender? The Night King?
Yes, he is.
I think he is. I mean, I don't think he cares about his actual throne, but as far as a ruler type, and now, you know, all this armor that apparently they made throughout the seasons.
Picture.
It is. That's the best picture of him I've ever seen, actually.
I think so too.
Samuel Tarly.
Not a contender.
Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. He's still in his same old Night Watch gear. He ain't never got nothing. He's never changed clothes. They gave him a coat. They did give him a fur, but he's in his same shit. Sansa. I know. Now, there was a big debate on whether this was dragon scales or fish, like Tully scales, fish scales, or feathers.
I see.
I don't see it being dragon scales. It makes no sense. I can see feathers, but I can also see Tully, house Tully, fish scales style. Maybe it's a little bit of both. I don't know. Really cool looking dress either way, and she looks fine. Theon, no contender. Not a contender.
Not a contender.
But Theon is back, and he has no bulge. Just saying. Tyrion, he's a contender.
He is a contender.
He looks a little pissed off here.
He's a dark horse contender.
Yeah, he looks a little pissy here, doesn't he? I don't know.
You would be too if you had to jump up on there.
That's true. That's true. And Varys, of course, he's certainly not I don't think he really wants the throne.
No,
not a contender.
It's a great picture of him.
But yeah, it is the first time they've put all these main characters on the throne. Usually it's just 3 or 4. And I think that's it. So let me switch back over here to this. All right. So there's your pictures. There's your season 8 promo steals or whatever. Pretty cool. So we should get a trailer here, I believe the 10th.
Wow.
I believe it's the 10th. I'm not 100% on that, but I believe it's the 10th. So yeah, half of those people at least are going to die. Yeah. For sure. So
horrible deaths.
Probably. I don't think there's going to be any. Is there a nice death? I don't know. I guess, Maester Aemon's was.
That's about the best.
That's about the one you. That's what you hope for.
Or just go freeze. Go to sleep.
Yeah, I don't know. It'd be hard. The whole freezing thing. Okay. Let's see. Let me jump over here to Patreon here and check out some of these questions, and then we'll jump in the chat here. Mary Ann, thank you, Mary Ann, on Patreon. Who do you think deserves to sit the throne, and why? My choice, I'm surprised too, is Sansa Stark. She has been through it all, and she has learned from the best brother, good and bad.
Probably brother.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, but either way, yeah, she's learned a lot. That's what we're saying here. Marianne, I don't know. I mean, me and Val have been talking about her being the younger, more beautiful queen. That would be more of a book thing, but the end has to be the same, as far as like who would, if there is somebody sitting there for a while. I think Sansa's a potential. I think there's a potential if you go the route of Dany and Jon dying. Yep. Or something like that.
If you go that route.
Maybe she's ruling, or in this, ruling until Dany and Jon's child comes of age or something, or children, could be twins. But yeah, I mean, I think that she certainly is a possibility. And yeah, because it's like she has been groomed for it, but does that make sense from a story perspective? You know, to actually want it her whole life and crave it and do all this stuff that, you know, was questionable, even though she went through hell, and then she actually just ends up being the queen. I don't know. I keep thinking more of, you know, Lady of Winterfell, ruler in the north, if there's separate kingdoms. I don't know, something along those lines.
Now, no matter which twin is born first, if they're male and female, the male will always rule, right?
Yeah,
He'll
according
be first
to,
in line.
not in Dorne, but in the rest of the Seven Kingdoms, yes,
Okay.
until they change those rules. But we have had Targaryen queens, so it depends on you know, bloodlines and who else is left. But yeah, that's what started the Dance of the Dragons, was male versus female Targaryen heirs. Randy Suimatsu, thank you, Randy.
Thank you, Randy.
Do you think Germ will use the end of the show and its post-show reactions as a rough draft and focus group for the events in the books? Is the show part of the reason for the literary long night?
I mentioned this last week to
Yeah.
you, if you think he's going to use the reaction.
I don't think so. I honestly don't, because people asked this years and years ago, and he swore that he stopped reading everything online and stopped reading reactions and theories and all this stuff because it would not influence him.
But this gotten so big since he said that. If you said he said it years and years ago.
Well, he said it, I would say, I mean, the show was on, so you're talking about middle, you know, 3, 4, 5 years ago. I know he specifically said at a Google Talk, and people was asking him that probably every interview he's ever done, actually. But I specifically remember that when he said, you know, he thought about it because a couple people would guess the end long time ago, and since then he's thought about it, but he stopped looking at all this stuff. So I'm just going by him. I wouldn't think so. I think he had a
Put
place in
yourself
mind.
in his shoes.
But yeah, I mean, it's got to be tempting. It's got to be tempting.
Why is the shit not out? You think it's finished?
I think Wins is basically
Right.
done. Yeah, I mean, and because he's just been working on it so long, it has to be close.
Yeah.
You know, that's all I'm saying. I think he had enough information to give them some stuff for the show.
And so, yeah, I mean, if the ending bombs and that was his ending, I could see him changing it.
Yeah, I mean, I would. It could,
There's
but
a
then again,
backlash.
maybe there's some contractual thing for him not to change it since it is the same
I
story.
can see a contract saying that.
Yeah, you can't. You know, once you
Wouldn't you be pissed if you were D&D?
Yeah, think about it. You sell HBO your story.
I didn't think about
and
that.
then you change your story, and then it's not the same. and then-
Guarantee there's a contract
Yeah,
stipulation.
there's something like that, I'm sure. I don't know though. Just guessing.
That's a good guess.
But yeah, overall, I don't think so. I think he'll still go forward with what he's going to do. I mean, there may be some minor things, but we'll see. We just don't know how far he's actually into.
It's not going to change his bottom line, whether everybody hates it or not.
No, you know, he just got literally truckloads of money.
Yeah.
Desert Dragon, what's up, man? Thank you, sir. On Patreon. What are your thoughts on Varys and how he helps spark Robert's rebellion by manipulating the Mad King's behavior? His presence at Harrenhal during the tournament is thought to be Varys' doing. Plus, it's suspected that Varys knew about Rhaegar and Lyanna, but chose not to say anything because he didn't want Rhaegar on the Iron Throne. Actually, I think that's possible, but I think it may be reversed, kind of, sort of, there, Dragon. I think Varys might have... He knew he was crazy, and I think he would have probably wanted to depose of him and get Rhaegar.
Yeah, I do too.
I think that may have been his original intention, and then when that all went to hell in a handbasket, then he turned to, you know, Viserys across the Narrow Sea, or the Blackfires, depending on the books. So I was always thinking that it was because if he did have, you know, talk him into going, it was to show the realm like, okay, he's got to go. I'm not, because I'm sure he didn't.
Play.
I'm sure he didn't love him for
Right.
being, you know, when in his crazy years is what I
Exactly.
mean. So I don't think he would have a problem with
You're
Rhaegar.
saying, let me bring him here so everybody can see.
Yeah, because he had not left the Red Keep in years and years and years. Nobody even seen him. He was so paranoid. And he was always there and seen him whispering in his ears and stuff. So I don't know. It's interesting. And these are the cool little things that I think will probably never be answered, that we'll all just have to kind of interpret.
Which is fun.
Which is fine, exactly. Carol Brown, thank you, Carol, on Patreon. So for show scenes in Season 8, what will be some of the funniest moments, both intentionally and accidentally, between which characters? Set the scene and deliver the line. And action. Oh, Lord. I don't know. The funniest one we're going to see the Hound and Arya.
Oh,
Anything involving the Hound.
yeah.
But
it's gonna be hilarious.
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure that will be both intentional and this. Of course, anything he says is just funny. It's just the way, it's his cadence and everything.
Yes.
So I don't know. The Hound will be the comic relief a little bit. I can't see, honestly, Carol, though, I can't see a lot of happiness and funny moments, actually.
Euron will deliver some funny.
Yeah,
lines,
Euron
too.
will try some one-liners. Yeah, that's true. Show Euron will definitely try some one-liners. But yeah, I don't know. I think that's the main two that just straight up crack on people.
I can see this.
I don't know.
Here's a line for you. Look, Yara, your sister came to save you.
Okay, I got you. I got it. It took me like half a second, and I got it. But yeah, I would not be surprised. That's actually. Did you read the script? No. Because I think that could be in the script. I think that's pretty good. I don't know, Carol. We'll have to think more on it. I don't know. The Hound and, like you said, Euron is pretty much, I mean, nobody else is really a comedian. I don't know. They're not going to have much downtime to joke, and there's going to be a lot of drama beforehand.
Yeah.
So
Davos will do an unintentional funny ass line.
yeah, Davos could. Yeah, Davos could for sure. They may actually joke about their own death. And well, at least I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Because they think they're doomed, or shit goes real bad, and they kind of make fun of it. What else you gonna do? I mean, what can you do? Excuse me. Randy Suimatsu, thank you, Randy.
Thank you, Randy.
After season 8 ends, I anticipate a slew of D&D hate videos and trolls. It could spark a lot of fodder for video content, but could get pretty divisive. There might be also a lot of good retrospective and celebrations. I hope the season and ending is good enough for more of the latter, but even if it's great, haters going to hate. This is true. There's already been, a division between book snobs and show people, and then people that like both or whatever. People that hate that didn't stay true enough to the books, and everything. And then some people just say, "Look, it's just a TV show. Relax. They can't do everything." So I get it, but yeah. It's going to spark some debate for sure on how this damn thing ends. Will it be the same, just like we were talking about?
Yeah.
So I have no doubt. Hopefully it is. And again, not everybody can be satisfied. That's just all there is to it. Not going to happen ever. But hopefully, I am nervous about it, honestly.
I think here, what you have is a lot of people guessing, right? Mm-hmm. So they want their guess to be right.
Yes.
So they're going to be a little disappointed anyway if their guess isn't right. And then what will happen is it'll take a little time. That initial, I was wrong, wears off, and then they'll appreciate it a little bit more.
That is very true. That is very true. And honestly, yes, I would love for the whole end game to be correct and all that good stuff that we've guessed. But
it is. I was talking to other people.
Oh, okay, never mind. But yeah, no, seriously though. I mean, I would love for it to, but I'm not going to be mad as long as it's a great ending.
Absolutely.
Period.
Yeah.
As long as they just get it right and tell us what we need to know. And not over-explain it either. D. Brown. Thank you, D. Brown.
Hey, D.
Is D not working? Thank you, D, on Patreon. You know my feelings on what the third twist could be, that it doesn't end, essentially. But what would you guys guess for the third and final twist? I almost spelled that word incredibly wrong and would have got to set a whole new hashtag. Wait a minute, which one did she almost misspell? I want to know the hashtag.
I wonder if she almost wrote third and final tits.
Probably. Probably the third tit. There you go, and it's starting right now. D, you know what? I've said this before. I think that it has to be related to the Night King. It may actually be in the show just enough to be just the Proto Stark thing. It's got to be that Night King is related to Jon.
Yeah.
I don't know if it goes.
I like that.
Is it a twist of why he's back? Maybe, but just Jon being connected to him, like literally bloodlines.
Yeah.
To him as well, because RLJ's clear now.
It's very clear.
So I think that's probably the twist. That he is part White Walker, or you know what I mean, Proto Stark, real Stark, whatever it is. If the timeline's wrong, and that's probably what it's going to be. Mother of Dragon, thank you, Taryn, on Patreon as well. The scene in season 7 always bugged me. Randall Tarley is talking shit to Dany while Drogon is getting ready to go Dracarys on his ass. He says there will not be in the need because he already has a queen who has absolutely no claim whatsoever. He gives as a reason that his queen was born in Westeros. 7 hails, so was Dany. I've always said this too. I hated this Randall Tarley version because Cersei had no claim whatsoever, and he already said that in the Red Keep to Jaime.
Yeah,
I swore a vow.
that's right.
I'm a Tarley to Highgarden.
That's right.
And he turns around and turns on Highgarden. So he would not do this. So, yeah, I don't agree with it at all.
Yeah.
And that's why they just burn him, because he's just not a big deal. You know what I mean, in the show.
Uh-huh.
So, I agree completely. It didn't make any sense for him ever to take up arms against Highgarden, ever. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, especially like you said after that scene.
Yes. All right, let's see here. What we got here? There's Hoonjab, the tit in the north. Jason Weeks.
Super chats came in.
I think some did too. Hold on once. I saw Jason Weeks saying Randall Tarley is smarter than that. Yeah, I agree. It's not Randall Tarley. It didn't make any sense to me. I've always hated that scene where he acts like Cersei's legitimate. Slope, thank you, Slope,
Thanks,
for
Slope.
the $10 super chat. Hashtag Noah's Dime Store. Hashtag Dusters. Hashtag James the Boogie.
Oh shit!
Hashtag ELBs. Hashtag K-Town Fat Cat. Damn.
It's funny. Thank you, Slope.
Yeah.
I just watched all those videos the other night at work, and so you hashtagged about everything I would have.
Yeah, and this next one is thank you for the other one, Slope. Appreciate it. Oh, I forgot. Protocon. Hashtag Protocon. So that means.
Yes, thank you.
So, Proto Stark drink. I was thinking Protocon was now. Thank you, Slope. Appreciate the 2 super chats.
Yes.
Dwight Walker, thank you, man, for the super chat as well. How will the Dothraki and the Unsullied make it out make it out when fighting in the harsh elements of the north?
It's gonna be tough.
It's gonna be tough for anybody up there in that kind of snow and that. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they'll make a big deal out of that in the sense of making it more about like if they can fight in it. I just think it's gonna be a slaughter regardless.
Ask you this: do you think that because they're gonna have to, put on layers, you think that'll hinder some of their accuracy with their bows?
I mean, I guess
like
we could. I think we've seen what we're going to see though in the marching scene and in that picture of Grey Worm right there. It's like I told you the other night when we were watching episode 1, right?
Yeah.
And the Storm's End guys it looked like they were wearing moving blankets.
Oh,
you know, and that's what I never really paid attention much to the Baratheon soldiers.
Here, get him back to U-Haul.
Exactly. So that's what I kind of see that same pattern in Grey Worm's little piece, right? You just saw in that picture.
That's right. Yep.
So I think that's all they're going to get. It's not going to be like big, a Christmas Story, fucking
I can
suit
picture that
where they're
too.
fucking walking like this. So that's about as much as they'll get. I don't know if they'll make that a big deal. They may mention it, but I think it's just that they just can't. It's just numbers. You know what I mean? The Dothraki have still killed a lot of whites, but it's just so many. So we're going to see a lot of Dothraki whites. John Del Vento, thank you, John. Appreciate it, man. When are you going to debate Tony Teflon on Lightbringer being symbolic versus literal? The friendly challenge is open. We'd love to see it. What is this? I heard about this.
Really?
Yeah, Tony said, I believe he said on a stream or something, but I didn't see the stream. I guess he took it down. That he said something about Lightbringer is real. Somebody, I guess, mentioned me saying it was a metaphor, and it was some battle of the hat. If I'm right, he'll take off his hat.
Oh, I have not heard any of this.
Or something.
Damn.
So I have not seen the stream. I haven't talked to Tony John. I went and looked when somebody said, hey, Teflon was throwing out a challenge or something, a friendly challenge. I didn't get to see it. So I don't know exactly what was said. I'm just guessing that's the context. So, I don't know. I'll be glad to talk with Tony about it.
Yeah, I mean, because I agree. It's like, what does a flaming sword do? And maybe that is the way it's written. I don't know.
Yeah,
but,
I mean,
what is it gonna
like
do
I said, I will say again, I mentioned that if we have an idea that the Night King can't be killed by Dragonglass or Valyrian steel, maybe there is a magical sword. We've always said that. There's still a possibility.
That might take that.
It might take some magical thing. Some people say dome. Here we comes the hashtags. To actually kill him or cut him or injure him, whatever. So, we've always left it open as a possibility, but not very much of one, is what we're saying.
Right.
It just doesn't make sense to me as far as how it's written. R.N. Smith, thank you, R.N. Smith. Appreciate it. What is the significance of Drogon allowing Jon to touch him Did he smell Targaryen? No one but Khaleesi has touched him since he was a babe. Yeah, essentially. He. Are you thinking touches? Yeah, question mark.
Yeah.
He touched his snout. So we'll just leave it at that. Yeah, he let him. It was showing that he allowed him to touch him because of the Targaryen bond.
That's what I think too.
He is aware of the blood. It's the blood. So I don't know we don't know how it works. If it's a smell, it's some actual DNA blood bond,
right.
supposedly. We just don't know how that actually works. But yeah, I'd imagine that was the significance of it. Obviously, knowing he's Targaryen, Dany was like, "What the hell?" But she's like, it's crazy to me that she let him run up to him anyway, because he could have just killed him.
That's right.
You know, just ate his ass. She'd be like, "Shit."
Yeah,
damn. Yeah, I know. So yeah, that's definitely it was just a visual confirmation of our LJ before we got the actual confirmation. Slope, thank you for the super chat as well. Another one. Caps will be peeled and hats will be off at 100K. 100K. Anyway, thank you, man. Let's see. Where is... Mine's my chat stuck. My chat is definitely... There it goes. Did it catch up? Yep. There's K-Dubs. Hopefully K-Dubs in here when we gave him a thanks for our condoms and breath mints. Yeah. He don't know what the hell we're... If you missed that. Let's see. The King of Scotland. Everything Tyrion touches turns to shit. What if Tyrion betrays everyone and tries to steal the throne? I don't buy it. We're editing videos now, by the way. Our next prediction is with Val. So we're talking about Tyrion and Cersei. And we talk about this a lot more. But I just don't buy an outright betrayal. I do have an issue.
Him wanting to sit on the throne that bad.
Yeah, I don't either.
I think he would take it out of necessity or something, but I don't see him wanting it so bad.
Yeah, I've never seen him power hungry like that.
Right.
But I don't agree with an outright betrayal. We've said it a few times. I just think if he does, it's something more like something seen as a betrayal, something he thought was going to be good for everybody, saving everybody, whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't buy that he betrays anybody directly, is what I mean. Me and Val will go into some detail on why a possible betrayal could happen in that video, by the way, which we're editing now. So we'll probably have those out Tuesday. I'm just guessing Tuesday, Wednesday. So definitely this week. Let's see here. Where you surf in alternate universe, Arthur killed Ned. Rhaegar was in Tower and took Ned's face, and all Starks are really Targaryens. So Arya will fly a dragon. Hey, you can write some fan fiction on it. I guess that would be pretty cool. You know, the what if scenarios. Let's see. Karen W. Q&A. I don't know if this has been asked already, but what do you think when we finally get a full trailer? Karen, I mentioned that at the very beginning. I think it's March the 10th. Don't quote me 100%.
So a week from today.
Yep, a week from today. I think so. Is that Sunday?
Yeah.
Sunday? So.
Next week.
If it's Sunday, we'll be talking about it on here. And then I'll have to do a video at the same time, so that's going to be hard. So, yeah, hopefully
they drop it early.
Maybe they drop it really early, or maybe they drop it Monday morning. Monday would be great. Just saying. Anyway, that's the information I have. I did hear something about the 5th, possibly. Maybe it's the 5th through the 10th. I don't know. But, again, that's not 100%. Doc Holliday apparently is in here somewhere now.
Uno.
We said that a couple times this week.
Yes.
A few times. Never mind. I was going to say something else.
Doc, I was at the store last night, and I was in the game section, and Uno has made a game called Dose.
Yeah.
So
yeah, he showed me that. Dustin did.
I almost bought that game just to joke with you.
LMR is playing Marco Polo with somebody. I don't know what's happening. Marco. Let's see. Brandon Edwards. This is a good point here, Brandon. In the original outline, Tyrion burns Winterfell. Germ says, "What if he's found out that the Golden Company makes him makes him let them in to burn Winterfell, and that's his betrayal. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Tyrion was going to be a little darker in the original outline, but that's been so long. That's been 20, damn near 30 years is all I'm going to say. So if you think about how you've read Tyrion so far and watched or whatever, it just doesn't fit. It doesn't fit for him to all of a sudden like be on Cersei's team the whole time, like in a direct way.
Yeah,
it just doesn't make any sense. She's tried to kill him several times. He hates her. He just loved the kids. That's it. Him, the kids, and Jaime. And his father, he hated Cersei worse. I just don't see him all of a sudden flipping gears and like, let's just keep it the way it is. We'll just rule. And I just can't see it.
Damn, poor Winterfell.
Yeah. Now it probably going to burn, but I don't think it's going to be Tyrion. But yeah, we will talk about more in the video I just mentioned that Val and I are doing this week. Tyrion and Cersei. We'll talk about the Golden Company and Winterfell a little bit more detail. Let's see. Jon Snow asked QA, what would be worse, the Night King talking or Cersei not dying? Ooh, I think the Night King talking. I could deal with Cersei being, thrown in a cell.
Right.
But if the Night King talks and ruins it, man, I don't know. But then again, if you think about it, we heard that, icy, did they call it Scroth, I believe? I think they refer to it, the language in episode 1. Mm-hmm. You heard that, icy crackling shit, but I don't know if they'll go back with that. But yeah, I can see Cersei surviving and just being alive and deposed of or whatever versus him talking and ruining the character.
Yeah, I told you before, I could see Bran translating or something for him or, something like that. But if he opens his mouth and starts talking, that's going to piss me off.
Yeah, it's just not going to work. I mean, even Morgan Freeman couldn't do it. I mean, it wouldn't do it justice. You know what I mean?
What did we say? Gilbert Godfrey?
Yeah,
the best
yeah.
voice?
Can you see? Now look, all I want is, it just don't work. Anybody's
nothing.
voice, period. Herb Coswell, there he is.
What's up,
SmokeScreen Q&A. What do you rank the seasons from worst to best? For me, it goes 5, 2, 7, 1, 3, 6, and 4. Sure.
I could not begin to do that.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never been into the whole ranking thing, Herb. The reason I say that is because people used to ask me about Star Wars. Which is your favorite Star Wars movie? I've never looked at them as separate movies. It's all one story to me. And yes, there's chapters that are worse, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
But I've never actually thought about ranking them because it's just my opinion. It don't really matter. If you're thinking about what's closest to the books, it would be 1 through 4 is the best. But that's not what I judge everything off of. Even though the books are the canon, the source material, they're not perfect in every way either. So I don't know. I see what you're saying, Herb. I think a lot of people agree with 5 being the worst. They consider that, and 1 through 4 being the best because it's closer to the books. And then 7 was silly with some things like the chains and all that. So I don't know. I would rearrange probably in your list there, Herb. I hadn't put much thought into it. I would rearrange probably 2 and. I think 2 is pretty good. So I don't know. I would rearrange 2 with maybe 6. I don't know. Just saying. I don't know. I haven't put a lot of thought into it. Let's see. K-Dubs has a question from where? I lost it. Damn it! Where'd it go? Okay, I completely lost it. All right, the Knight's douche. There we go. Q&A, how quickly do you think Sansa will fall in one for the War for the Dawn? Wait a minute, let me start over, Knight's douche. How quickly do you think Sansa will fall in one for the War for the Dawn after she sees proof? Seems all she cares about is playing the game for the throne. Huh? You mean proof of RLJ or John? I don't know what exactly you're asking. Will fall? I don't know. I
have to disagree that it seems like all she cares about is playing the game.
Yeah, I mean before.
I think she's changed.
Yeah, I think she has finally changed a little bit, but I can't say that she wouldn't want it if she had the opportunity. I think right now it's for, if she would get Lady of Winterfell, whatever, which she is, but she's happy with that. But so I don't think she's ambitious like that anymore. in the sense of that's all that's on her mind. I think it is about family now.
And remember when she was in charge and they were walking through there and she was talking about, get this ready, get that ready, and all that. I mean, I think she would do okay, but I don't think that's all she cares about anymore.
Yeah, but again, she would, if like we said before with the Sansa scenario in the South, ruling the Seven Kingdoms is the whatever. I could see it if it's needed or something. Mm-hmm. But she would be now. Would she be happier to take it than John? Yeah, sure. But I don't think it's all that matters anymore.
And that's more to do with John not giving a crap than her actually.
Right, exactly. Let's see, Mr. Shoon. I think Sansa, more than anything, Sansa just wants Cersei to die. She won't feel safe until Cersei isn't a threat. See, I agree with that. I agree. She's always going to have that in the back of her head, no matter how far away she is from her.
That's true.
Because Cersei's she's a beep, 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 beep. She would actually send people up and just to kill somebody. Let's see. AO, any thoughts on Bran using what's up, Muse? Any thoughts on Bran using his power to use the tree god's strongest weapon, the Hammer of the Waters? Yeah, James and I are actually talking about this probably about a week ago. Yeah. I've never bought the idea that the Hammer of the Waters was. I'm not saying it wasn't. I'm just saying I just have a question. I question whether it was actually a real thing. I question whether they had the power of magic to actually break the stepstones if it wasn't just a natural event, and then the neck. And the neck didn't quite work.
Right.
So I don't know if that actually ever happened or if it was more of a tale on regular, volcanic activity or whatever, or earthquakes or whatever, like waking giants from stone. So I'm still not 100% convinced that they did that in the first place. I don't know.
Now, having seen what the Night King did at the entrance to Bloodraven's cave, and knowing that they created him, do you think?
Yeah, that is true. That is true. He does have some ice, ice power. He's Sub-Zero.
Yeah.
So again, I'm not saying it didn't, but I just have questions whether they actually broke a condom because it doesn't make sense. And it's not about the ability; it's about the reasoning. Like there are already men there. They're already way up north.
Yeah, that's what you were saying.
And
last week
it makes no sense to break the arm to
stop
the flow.
Right.
When surely they knew boats were coming eventually.
Oh yeah.
I mean, with the Andals, so they had green seers, and green sight. So it didn't make any sense for them to do that after the men had already gotten there. It seems like they had tried that first. Like as soon as they saw the first one come across, like the first little group, break this shit. Let's see. Mother of Dragon has a question from B. Wiser. Thank you, B. Wiser. Do you think we'll see Rhaegar and Robert on the Trident in Bran's vision? Because not all history is true. Everyone thinking Robert defeated Rhaegar, but I think there's more to it. I thought about that. I just don't know how much it would add. If you think that Robert just straight up didn't kill Rhaegar, or he had to cheat somehow, or I don't know. I don't necessarily buy that. I don't know if we need to see them actually battle. I think it'd be cool.
Right.
It'd be cool to see them. I don't know. But then again, would it be cool because everybody be bitching about the actors playing young Robert and they did young Rhaegar?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So do we want to see that or not? I don't know. I think it would be cool.
I would love to see it just for the visual aspect of it. Just seeing the fan created art.
Yes.
Of it.
But he approved the horse one. That's the one he approved. Yeah. They were not on foot. Like the ones on foot look good, but that's not what happened. It's according to Germ anyway. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's a lot more to it, honestly. I think it's pretty straightforward. I think he lost, unfortunately. But he'd already created Lightbringer. That's what matters. You know what I mean?
Not many people going to whip Robert back then.
That's right. Remember, he's like 6'6". He's huge. He's not, this kind of guy we saw on the show. So
that's right.
As far as the book, Robert, he's tall. He's strong enough to carry a warhammer in one hand and use it. That's pretty damn strong.
Damn right.
Happy birthday, Muse.
Happy birthday.
I didn't know it was your. Wow. See, we need like a calendar. Two birthdays.
Do. That's a good idea.
We need an online calendar of some sort, so we can shout out everybody's birthdays. Happy birthday, Muse. what to see? I saw. Did I see Zombie Drive type something a minute ago? You could just ask right here, man. He's sitting right here behind it. Hold on. I saw it right. I don't where'd it go? I lost it. Damn it. They're scrolling by, man. Hold on one second. I'll find it. Herb, Samuel L. Jackson as the voice of the Night King. There are rumors this trailer will premiere tomorrow on Good Morning America. Do you think it's true? Good Morning America? No. That's too early. No way. I don't. I mean, I guess they could, but that wouldn't make any sense. I don't know. Is that good timing? No, they do it.
Search for that, Zombie.
Yeah, producer.
See what you think.
Search about that. See what's going on.
Like at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think that's a prime time style thing, or at least midday. You know, where they'll drop on YouTube videos.
Like
Sometimes I see Herb Coswell and my mind sees Howard Cosell.
Yeah.
And I'll read his things in my mind in Cosell's voice. Pretty funny.
Yeah, it's funny. Maddie Benz, thank you, Maddie. Not a question, Chris. Check your messages on IG. I sent you a Got song mix. I think you will love. Found it last week. It's epic. Thank you, Maddie Benz. I'll check that. I rarely check Instagram messages. I forget that there's a separate thing because you don't get notified. I don't get notified. I have too many notifications. I had to cut them all off. So yeah, I will check that. Thank you, Maddie. Let's see. I think John in here, if John Del Vento is in here, John is the musician. If y'all saw his Twitter thing, I think I retweeted it, John. He played The Reigns of Castamere. He's a hell of a musician. Anyway, yeah, I'll check that out. Let's see.
Who did you say is a musician?
John Del Vento.
I was just going to say, I saw his name pop up.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Robert B. Rhaegar. It is known. Yeah, I think so. I think it's pretty straightforward. Excuse me. I can't. What'd you find? Did you find something on the?
I found some info.
Our producer is. We have a producer now. We got somebody behind the camera. He's found some info on the trailer being on Good Morning America. That's what we were talking about.
Yes.
Good Morning America promoting that they have something exclusive in relation to Game of Thrones.
Sweet daddy.
Really?
So they could do a trailer.
I don't think that'd be a trailer. Maybe a teaser. Maybe a little tease.
It said Kit Harington also supposed to be on Stephen Colbert later in the week. So I guess.
Boy, they're building up to a trailer.
Yeah,
I think you might be right.
I think there'll be some little, maybe an exclusive tease they only got footage of.
Right. Yep.
Okay, so we're gonna look for a tease tomorrow.
Definitely look for it, guys.
Yeah, don't look for a video from me till probably afternoon if that's the case. We'll see. I don't know. Have they done exclusive little teasers for people before?
They did for Avengers.
I'm saying God though. I don't know. I mean, we'll see. But yeah, enough of the damn teasers. Let's get a trailer.
Hell yeah.
What was Riddick doing? Was he in his sister's bed?
Yes, he was.
Oh, he went there and took a nap. What's up, TMF? What's going on, man? Let's see here. Let me double check this thing over here.
This is Herb Coswell.
I'm trying to remember Howard Cosell's voice, and I would try to do it, but I don't remember it. I mean, vaguely. Oh, hell. What in the hell?
What in the?
Why did this not refresh?
So big.
Lord Kev, hello. He's saying tally ho on Patreon.
Tally ho.
Legal Jedi, here we go. I saw these emails earlier, but of course I don't read these till I get on here. Thank you, Legal Jedi on Patreon. If the magic is destroyed, do you think we'll see the Night King or any of the White Walkers restored to their original humanity? Also, have you given any thought as to whether the end game, as you see it, will result in Westeros becoming a civilization like it was before the White Walkers? Can you explain what that would look like, if you have any thoughts on this yet? I would think that it would probably. I don't think you would see them turn to regular people. I don't know though.
Only one. I think the Night King,
maybe.
if any.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, it depends though. Like if you break the magic, does he turn and then just die, or does he actually survive?
We've talked about that for a couple of years now.
Yeah, if you because he's mortally wounded essentially.
Yeah.
He's got like his heart wouldn't start, you know.
Definitely.
So I think he's got to drop dead, honestly, and then if he drops dead, the rest of them, I'd assume, because we don't know how the process of babies
his
work.
dead body like change back.
Oh yeah. We definitely. I think we'll see that. I think we'll see him as like the man again.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
I don't mean
but
him
alive.
walking around. No.
Yeah. I think so. Yeah, I think he would have to die, and then of course the babies. We don't know how that works. I mean, that was a very unnatural thing. So I don't think they would just turn back to men. I don't know. We don't.
It's weird to think.
It is. Would they shrink? Would they
I was
shrink?
just picturing
Would they
that.
shrink or something? Go back to little kids.
Sam and Gilly round them all up.
But it's exactly. But as far as the end game and the Westeros becoming like civilization before the White Walkers, well, that was pretty much the same. It was just war and children versus men. So I mean, that's really what it looked like, I guess. So it was just before they didn't have as many laws, obviously, and kingdoms and one ruler and all that stuff. So in the sense of them going back to several kingdoms or separate kingdoms, sure. But yeah, other than that, I haven't put much thought into what it looks like. We already kind of know.
Yeah.
I mean, again, if the history's right.
Yeah.
It's just we got to be relied on their history.
I think with a lot of destruction happening, what's going to happen is Hot Pie's going to start a food truck craze.
Yes. That's funny because that dude actually opened a bakery called Hot Pies something
Oh, that's neat. That's
in real
cool.
life, making direwolf bread and shit.
Oh, that's neat.
Let's see here. Dragon 5616 on Patreon. Thank you, Dragon. What's another name for the long night? Sundrop. Yes. Because it's killing me.
That's funny. Sun drop, long night. That's cool.
That's a good point. Good point.
Good point.
Q&A, what so far has been the best change that the show made from the books? To me, the Arya and Tywin scenes. Yes, the Arya and Tywin scenes, and I think I agree with that 100%. I think Arya and the Hound were better, too. I think there was a little more connection there. I don't know, to me. So I agree. The Tywin scenes were outstanding. Some of my favorite scenes.
Very good scenes.
Legal Jedi, let's roll. That throws me back to what's his name on 9/11. What was
that's what I was thinking about.
The guy's name on the plane. Damn it.
Oh, I would never know
The
that.
Pennsylvania flight. Mazuma 10,000. Thank you, Mazuma, on Patreon.
Thank you.
Hey guys, thanks for letting us get through 2 years of GOT withdrawal. It's been a long time. It's been insane. Hoping that you're right that season 8 will spell the end of the Night King, so I can sponsor a lucky viewer to go to ProtoCon. What James' prediction was, by the way. Yes, you had.
I said all the Lannisters will survive or die.
Will die.
Will die.
And
all
that,
the Lannisters will die.
So yeah, that is a speaking of ProtoCon, really quick, in case you're new here, we have our little ProtoCon, what we're calling ProtoCon.
Yep.
This was a chat idea, actually, that we're making a reality. So our little get-together mini-con this August, we'll have a weekend of that here locally. And you can there's a link to the description, to that in the description, where you can get your ticket there if you want to come and hang out for a weekend, and we'll talk Game of Thrones and have some panels and maybe some other YouTubers, and you'll get to meet James in person.
Yes, you will.
So,
Naked.
oh, God. Mazuma,
In a
K-Dubs
Dunkin' booth.
will be in a bunk bed. All kinds of shit's going on. So anyway, yes, you can check that out. But what we're saying here is Mazuma is going to sponsor somebody to come buy their ticket.
That's right.
If James is wrong. Or, yes, right. If James is right. You sent me the thing, too.
Yeah.
So we have another one. Because we have another
Let me
one.
just look right here.
Yes.
These are the predictions.
Yes.
Mazuma and Peach
Right,
are going to
Mazuma
do
and Peach.
a ProtoCon sponsor, and Taryn is going to donate a doll.
An action figure.
Yes.
A big-ass action figure. They're big.
And you're basically saying that there's no cycle when it comes to the Night King.
Yeah. No cycle.
If he dies, he dies.
Right. He's going to die. He's got to go.
And I said all the Lannisters die.
So if we are correct, they will, Mazuma will sponsor somebody, essentially buy your ticket, and Peach is saying the same thing. Correct?
I think. Hell, I don't remember.
So yes.
I think if we're wrong, they do that.
Yes. I don't remember which
can't
one. I don't remember the. Yeah. Please
Son of
clarify
a
Mazuma
bitch.
and Peach. I can't remember
I
now.
wrote it down, but I didn't write the rules.
Do we have to
down.
get that right or we have to get it wrong? I don't remember. Clarify, but 2 people getting up and going is what we're saying. At least get their ticket paid for is what we're saying. And are there any subscribers from South America? I don't know. I think so. I don't know, though. I don't know where everybody's from. Why South America, Mizuma? But, yeah, let us know. Let Mizuma know if you're from South America. And
I dated
yeah,
a girl from Colombia one time.
did you? I hadn't heard the story.
I did.
Let's not tell it.
She was 4'10". I'm serious.
This is not even the first break yet.
She was a nymphomaniac.
Oh my God! Oh wait a minute! You have told me this story.
The only person I ever met that I think was honest to God. Yeah.
Okay.
I said, stop it. I'm trying to watch Dallas and San Fran in an NFC Championship. So that'll put a time.
That's
stamp
right.
on that.
I didn't know she was from there. I have heard the story actually. Jesus Christ! Here we go. Here comes the hashtags.
4'10".
Story time. K-Dubs on Patreon. Sorry I'm late. I was on the road and busy most of the day. Hope you are both well. So question, how do you think the children got into Dragonstone, by the way? Dragonstone. By the way, Jennifer sends her well wishes and gang signs. Okay, you're sure.
We were just talking about this.
We were, yeah, because there were no boats, but I don't know. Was it connected back then? You know?
We think there's some caves.
Definitely some caves. So that was an option we were talking about. Actually, was the cave systems. We were talking about Winterfell a couple weeks ago. The cave systems and how they possibly connected. And this would be more of a book thing, but the secret tree cities, as they call them in the books. So some either land there that was just maybe it's fallen apart since, almost like the Hammer of the Waters. Or there's underground systems to go to Dragonstone.
Remember the other day when we were watching the episode 1 and you stopped and we're looking at the symbols on the stone there beheading, and they're like the symbols that were in the cave.
Right.
And I don't know, man. I just think there could be caves from the crypts in Winterfell to under the Dragonstone.
Directly from there? I didn't think of it that way, but yeah, I mean, that's a long way, but damn.
Long ass way.
Yeah, but I mean, there could be. I think there are definitely cave systems. I'm not going to go say they're all across under, like connecting everywhere, but yes, there's definitely cave
I'm
systems.
saying it, and if anybody wants to debate me, hat for hat.
There you go. Oh shit. And thank you, Jennifer. Did you stone for thumb? Shit. Oh, hell. Here we go.
I like making you laugh.
Oh, shit. You got time for a quick story?
Not today.
Lord Kev on Patreon. Thank you, man. I have dreamt up a scene where your dragon dump could possibly happen. Oh, yeah. We were talking about the dragon drops on a random wagon. Bronn reacts. Bronn. Shit. Tyrion. Yes, dragon shit to be precise. What a wonderful blessing. Bronn, something's very fucking wrong with you. You know that, right? End scene. It works. It kind of works.
It does work.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it would be like pigeon shit, though. B-Rye, what's up, man? Thank you, B-Rye, on Patreon. Hello there, you queefs. Was that B-Rye?
I bet it was.
I bet it was B-Rye. Thank you, B-Rye.
Well played, B-Rye.
Well played. Let's see. K-Dubs, thank you, man. Condoms and breath mints. You, sir, are using those donuts the wrong way. The wrong ass way. See, we're getting K-Dubs say ass on behind everything now. Are you going to try those chips on the live stream? Yes, we have them right here. We'll do it. We're fixing to take a break, but we'll do it when we come back. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we've had. I think we've had Takis. I don't really like them, but I don't mind hot stuff. But yes, we will. Thank you, man. Alrighty.
I think Takis killed a couple people.
Oh shit!
I don't want to give them bad press, but I believe that happened back in the day.
All through high school.
For real?
It did something. It was like there was a big craze, a big Taki craze. A lot of kids were eating them, and something that was in them back in the day.
Oh, okay. Well, shit.
Maybe I'll death off the table. Okay, but maybe it did something.
Maybe I'll let James try one on stream.
I'll be the guinea pig.
Yeah. So, let's see. Mizumi. Thank you, Mizumi. You didn't have to do a super chat, man. Thank you, man. You have to get the prediction right. And you missed my second comment on Patreon. I'm traveling to Brazil and Colombia. Oh, did I miss one?
Okay, that's why he said, do you have any people?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
okay.
I don't see a second comment, though. Am I missing something?
Oh, in the middle there. I don't remember you saying that.
Oh, no, I didn't see that. I didn't see...
Oh,
And your lucky K doesn't drop. Okay, I'm not going to read that. Come on, Mazuma. I can't read that out loud. This was
we can't read that.
This is a private conversation. But no, I don't see what you're saying about traveling to South America, Mazuma. I don't see. Let me refresh this damn thing. It ain't working. I don't. Yeah, I don't see it. No, it's not there. It's just not there, man. I'm telling you. Anyway, so I guess you're traveling to South America is what you're saying. You're trying to get a meetup going is what's happening. So if anybody lives in South America, let Mazuma know, and because I guess he's traveling there. Let's see, Craig Boone on Patreon. Thank you, Craig. Craig, sorry, Craig. It always happens.
How did you like that video?
Every time I
sent
come.
you?
Well, oh, which one?
With him young.
Oh yes, I showed him, and it's unbelievable.
Is that not a trip?
Unbelievable. Craig, every time I come to the kitchen, you in the kitchen, eating up all the food. Sorry, thank you, Craig. Q&A, do the Crypts of Winterfell have the same kind of magic that throughout Raven Cave had? I know we have talked about it being an escape route before, or no, because Bran is in Winterfell. I think it's possible. I just don't know how much we trust the history of Bran the Builder, casting spells. I mean, if the children were involved with the crypts, because again, the crypts are much older, so that's why we think they're related to the children's caves.
Yeah.
So maybe something with those, but I don't know about Winterfell itself. We'll see. Maybe that's the Stark and Winterfell blood tie, and now it's broken when Ramsay took over.
Yeah.
If that's the case, I would imagine it's over now. So yeah, if you remember, Boston University used that idea, and it didn't work.
Yep.
They thought that was Bran thought he went back and saw Bran the Builder casting spells or whatever, putting magical incantations in the walls, and then it didn't work because we're assuming Ramsay took over when Bran left the last time. So that had been the first time. So I think it's certainly possible, but again, that would be kind of cool to see that and then not think about somebody left and they think it's going to work and it doesn't. So that's not a bad idea, but I don't know. I don't know how much they'll get into magic, more magical spells beyond what we've seen. We'll see though. Let's see. Let me go over here. It's about time to take a stretcher, right? I think we're an hour and 10 or 15, something like that. Let's see here. JB Boss. Thank you, JB Boss. Thank you
brother.
for the super chat. One James story, please. That's up to him.
You got time for a quick story? No, I got a little quick one. If
yeah,
when
we come back,
go to break on the.
Let's go to break, and we'll come back and tell a James story.
You sure you want to start a segment with a story?
Yeah. Why not? Rogue Pixie, thank you, Rogue Pixie, for the super chat. SmokeScreen Q&A. Everyone thinks the magic has to die. What if the wall has been bottling up the magic, fouling the balance? Yeah, kind of keeping it up north. I don't know. That's kind of neat. We've said that before. When it came down, this magic will leak, as we called it, through to the south. But that implies that, I think there's magic anywhere there's werewoods in a sense,
I do
though.
too.
So, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So there's definitely still a lot more of them up north, so that makes sense.
Makes it more magic-y.
More magic-y, exactly. So that makes sense, if that breaks and then that magic can leak through. But does there need to be much more werewoods?
I don't know. Yeah, good
They're still up north, so that's just more magic-y in general.
Mm-hmm.
There are growing back in the south, though, for sure, in the books. Exactly.
Very magic-y.
Very magic place. Okay, yes, let's take a stretcher real quick, and we will come back, and we'll do apparently a mini James story time.
Oh, yeah, I got one.
If he's got one.
It's called Hamburger Hill.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought. Okay. Here we go. Ungalent, Marty, magic-y, hashtag magic-y. All right, yes, so let me change this over so I can find my little buttons here. All right, so, damn, that camera's feels really high on there, don't it, today?
Yeah. I think I'm kind of slouched. I need to.
Yeah, need proper. Yes. Okay. Yes. Give us a couple minutes. Let me find the thing, and we will be
right back.
I can give you justice in the name of our King.
restore your dead to life.
But perhaps I can give you justice in the name of our King. Cannot give you back your homes, but perhaps I can give you justice. In the name of our King. But perhaps I can give you justice.
Alrighty. Here we are. We're back. Is everything working? We're still here. There we go. All right. Now we're 150 away from 70K.
Sweet daddy.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I saw somebody new in the chat said, "Why was this in my recommended?"
Oh, because it's the best damn show on the internet. What do you mean?
Yes. Sunday night, 10:30.
That's right. Let's see. Hello, Zorwa. Yeah, this was the first break. We went a little long there. Here we go. It's story time.
Oh yes.
Apparently. Hold on, really quick though. Let me make sure because this was having an issue. I thought I saw a Patreon and maybe a super chat really quick. Okay, no, we got that one from Craig Boone there on Patreon. And did I see a super chat before we left, or was that the one we grabbed from Rogue Pixie? Yeah, okay, it was. Okay, I think we're good. All right. So, I'll just shut the hell up.
All right. So
Uno!
This is not as bad as last week. I don't think. So I'll just preface this by saying, for probably the last 10 or 15 years, I've been slowly piecing together my memoirs, and a lot of that.
You have journals and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
You don't know me that well.
I don't. Apparently,
I have like 10 journals in there.
never seen you write. I mean, I see you write all the time, but I see you write stats all the time.
No, I have probably 20 Word documents on my computer from like back in
I can't see from the top bunk.
2000.
No.
Yeah, around I think 2001, 2002, I started writing. And so what I'll do is I'll like title the Word document, whatever the chapter might be, once this is all condensed and compiled. And so this one is called Hamburger Hill.
This should be a book. Damn
And this
right.
is one I have not shared on one of my live streams yet. But so for those of you who do follow me,
Nick Paul.
you know that my mom was 15 when I was born. So
Yeah.
therein, lies the reason for a lot of these crazy ass stories.
Yes.
When you're being raised by a teenager.
Yes.
So this is one of my earliest memories. I think I was about 3, and I remember waking up, and it was customary for me to wake up and wander out into the living room and see bodies laying everywhere. Right,
Right.
the smell of stale beer and cigarettes in the air.
Yes.
It was like a war zone, and and so I'm walking through the living room, and I look, and there is this pile of hamburger meat, raw hamburger meat, in the living room floor. Right, it's probably this tall, a mound of hamburger meat that big, and so I immediately go grab my little army men. You know the little green army men with the platform molded to their feet?
Yes.
The little classic army men plastic figures. So I go grab my bag of them, and I'm marching them up this
Hamburger
pile of
Hill.
hamburger. And so,
I can
Hamburger Hill.
See you sitting there, Floyd, with your legs crossed. Everybody's passed out.
Oh, yeah.
And you're just playing
So
with this hamburger.
Yogi, this guy who was my mom's friend, he's laying like a foot from this pile of hamburger meat, and just passed out face down, with his face pointed towards me. Actually, I could care less. So I'm marching my men up this hamburger hill, and it was putrid. I mean, it stunk like nothing I'd ever smelled before. So I'm pretty much holding my breath and playing on this
Why are you still
mound
playing?
of hamburger meat.
Yeah.
I had nothing to do. And about that time, I remember my mom grabs me under each armpit from behind and yanks me up and is like, "What are you doing playing in Yogi's puke?"
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
It was. Oh my god.
No shit, dude. I probably was playing in there for about 15 minutes, wondering why in the
Meat
hell.
juice.
What?
Is that?
I was like, why does this hamburger meat stink so fucking bad? So yeah,
Oh,
that was
my God.
that. So I know if you were thinking of a Vietnam War story, because that's where Hamburger Hill, that's where I got the idea.
Yeah, no.
Jeez Louise.
Jesus Christ.
I never looked at Yogi the same. How in the hell could something that thick come out of somebody?
Yeah, where it's in a pile.
Yeah, a pile.
Yeah.
Not a puddle, a pile.
Wow.
So I don't know what it was. It looked like hamburger meat to a 3-year-old.
I'm sure you went to
this day.
a bath and got scrubbed.
Now, Yogi was the dude who would, every time he came to the house when he was out of jail or prison or whatever, he would come in and be like, "Hey, what's going on?" And then start reaching down his pants and pulling steaks out and throwing them on the counter.
My God.
Where he had gone and stole steak from the grocery store before he came over. So I'm sure that it was meat.
Yeah,
Ugh.
yeah. I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, I wasn't either. I
No.
had no idea where this was going.
No, you wouldn't. Nobody could guess that shit. That's horrible.
Yeah, no.
Horrible. So I wonder I
Oh,
wasn't taken
shit.
away sooner.
Oh yeah, no shit. Damn. Yeah, these they're all new. They're all new to me.
You never know where this is going.
No idea. No clue. Hal Sanchez. Anybody watch the NFL Combine? No, I didn't. Hal
No.
Sanchez. Forgot about it.
No, I would like to. I'll check the highlights out.
I did see it. I watched an old clip of Greg Olson watching his old combine days for some reason. It was just in my feed of something somewhere. Anyway, damn. So there you go. There's your story time. They get weirder and weirder, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah. My grandmother got custody of me shortly after that. Not too much longer.
Yeah. Be wiser. Thank you, man. Do you think they'll reveal all the secrets like Night King's purpose, Howland Reed, Jack and Agar identity, Mad King's story, the Wall, the Crypts, where's the Sword of the Morning? I think they'll reveal what's absolutely necessary for the end game. I do. I don't think they're going to. I know it's a lot of people say wishful thinking, but I still don't think they'll cut us short in the story. Like we were talking about earlier.
Yep. He
sold them a Song of Ice and Fire. It's got to be a Song of Ice and Fire. So if those things are important, we'll definitely got to get the Night King's purpose. That's number one to me. Howland Reed, you don't have to do Howland Reed.
No.
You got Bran, for that. Jack and Agar, I don't know if it really matters to really know what his actual name is.
Agreed.
So I don't think we'll worry about that.
These are fringe things would be cool to know.
It'd be cool to know, right? But not necessary. They'll leave that to us to, guess. Mad King's story. I think that's definitely important, not necessarily the story itself, but how it ties into what Cersei does now. It's a parallel or repeat of history.
Right.
That's my thing with the Mad, because they keep showing him. Bran's still showing the Mad King and why Jaime killed him, and you learn. It wasn't just to learn Jaime's backstory. Because once he told that story, there's no need to have that flashback again.
That's right.
We keep seeing wildfire. That's what we're seeing. So we got some wildfire stuff coming. The Wall, I think it'll at least be implied that it will no longer be there. Whether they rip the whole thing down or not at some point. For sure. The Crypts, again, we've said in this, at least the show, it's more of an escape. They'll find some escape through there. Maybe they'll realize it was children's caves and have like drawings somewhere too when they go through the parts collapsed. That will probably be something, at least in the books. So they don't have to do that in the show. And then Sword of the Morning, I think that's done in the show. I think Dawn's in Starfall. I don't think that will be a big deal in the show, unless it's a special sword, like we said before, that needs to be gotten.
Right.
Retrieved from Starfall. I don't think it's in the Crypts, in other words. Ned wouldn't take it and steal it and all that shit. So, yeah, that's in general, I think that's the way it goes down. Herb Coswell. Q&A. Sansa looks beautiful with her new fish scale dress. Anyways, you think all the Greyjoys and Lannisters could go extinct by the end? I think it's possible. I think it's very possible. We're going to lose some houses for sure. And again, it's debatable in the fish scales. I think that makes more sense. I can see where people see raven feathers, because you can see like a little mini feather, like the cuts in the ends.
Yeah,
of the
you
little,
can.
So I could see that too. But anyway, I would think it kind of represents Tully's. It makes more sense. But then again, she is the sister of the three-eyed raven. I don't know. It's just a cool dress to me.
It really is.
Cool. I don't buy that it's Targaryen scales. It wouldn't make any sense for Targaryen-style dragon scales. But just scales in general look cool. So they're scales of some sort. I don't guess it really matters what the hell it is. Ungoliant, hashtag root and stem. Let's see. Let me go back to my the right page here, so I can see things as they happen. Dwight Walker, thank you, Dwight, for the super chat. How would it end for Varys, and what was said to him when his bits were tossed into the flames? I did an old video, actually one of the most popular videos from a while back, a couple 100,000 views. I don't think he actually knows what he heard, but I just mentioned in there that he heard something relating to Dany or Fire and Blood or Targaryens or something to make him pursue that at some point. So that made him rise to power. I mean, this is the starting point for this whole dragon trap.
It is.
And we talked about me doing a separate video.
That was crazy when we pieced all that together.
Yeah.
We kind of reverse engineered it.
Exactly. So I may do, if I have time. We're getting short on time, honestly. So we got like 5 weeks now, and I got a lot of stuff to add. These videos I'm editing now take a while with the collab videos, but I want to do a separate video on that, just a timeline how that kicked off like a lot of stuff and why Was he picked? Was it what? Who said it? Was it the Night King? Was it, or was it, did he pick up on some random signal? I don't know. But it kicked off him becoming powerful and then eventually want a Targaryen restoration or Blackfire, whatever. A dragon is a dragon, right?
Yeah.
So it's really interesting. So I don't know if he actually knows. Otherwise, he probably would have just said it. You know what I mean? He acts like he just heard a voice and it shocked him, but he don't really know who or what was said.
Yeah.
But something kicked off the idea of him, getting, becoming a purveyor of information and eventually working his way to Westeros. So I may look more into that and see if I can find some more clues. But we're just running out of time. But not that I can't do that after the show's over, if that's the case. Let's see. Did I see? No, I didn't see nothing there. I guess I thought I did. Let me refresh this again because nothing works anymore. Hamburger Hill. All right. Let's see. Patreon, we're caught up there. Q&A from Lectrode. Victarion tells his thralls that Dragonbinder was blown 3 times at the King's Moot, but they only have it blown at once. Seems to me it was blown at once at the King's Moot, and he's lying. Thoughts? Yeah, I just remember once, and the guy died. Like he burned up from the inside out. So I don't know why. So he's definitely lying. If I remember correctly, I don't remember. Maybe one person 3 blows, but one person for sure. And then he died. So that shows you that it takes a Targaryen or somebody special, a special Targaryen, under that fire and blood magic spell, whatever, Dany style, to blow that horn. So yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to remember what he was saying exactly. Was he saying 3 times or 3 different people? Because the guy could have blown it 3 times before he burned up. But it was described as horrible. And heard a long, long ways.
Exactly.
Let's see. Was that Monkey Mail Dog, I believe? I just lost it somewhere. I think it was Monkey Mail Dog that said, why is Varys bald? There are actually several bald people in the show, but I mean he's bald, as in he's shaving his head on purpose, like Egg, and that implies Blackfire or Targaryen.
Right.
So I don't think there's a million Targaryens walking around, but I think it makes sense. It seems to fit with Varys and his character as to why he's back in Blackfires and Targaryens. Again, depending on what he heard in the Flames. The Flame thing could have just been a catalyst to get him to rise to power and being used as a tool in some way, but that doesn't guarantee anything.
Nothing.
You know what I mean? So if you add on that he is a Blackfire or a Targaryen or something, it helps with his whole entire storyline as far as getting somebody back over there. So I that would be the reason to me. It kind of rhymes with Egg as an Aegon V from back in the day.
Yes.
Doc Holliday, thank God James wasn't a girl and used his easy bake oven on Hamburger Hill. Hey, there's nothing wrong with
my God.
easy bake oven. Yeah, damn.
I gotta get my sister in here to tell some stories.
Oh Lord, so y'all had one then?
Yeah, she had one.
You didn't use it?
We had a lot of biscuits. Once you run out of the initial packs that come with it, we were kind of screwed.
Right. You think if you would have had access to that oven then, that you may have made a hamburger patty?
Oh, I don't know. Remember the babysitter used to make me eat raw hamburger meat. Remember when I told that story?
Oh, God.
And raw bacon and raw hamburger meat.
Oh, my God. That's just insane, man.
Yeah.
Who did I just see? Hello, Ben G. That doesn't explain why Melisandre has to die in Westeros. I don't know. I guess you're responding to somebody else. I think it was kind of vague. Like he's going to die there anyway. I didn't think he planned on going to Volantis anytime soon himself. But yeah, I mean, the way she said it was pretty cryptic, but it seems to imply it's going to be sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
But then again,
that's right.
She's misinterpreted plenty of things. I don't know. We'll see. I think he'll do one last good thing for the realm. I do. I think, and that may involve the Golden Company. We've said that before. Hopefully, it involves maybe killing Qyburn or something. I don't know. That'd be cool to me. Let's see. Haviz, there's Haviz. Q&A in Season 8 posters recently released. They showed about 20 characters. Yeah, we just showed those in the very beginning of the stream, Haviz.
We sure did, bud.
Including minors sitting on the Iron Throne, but not Gendry. Some are saying this may be a hint that Gendry may be king. Yeah, that's a good point. They were missing. I think they were missing a few people though. You know, so if they're missing one, I can't remember. They're missing quite a few. So if they're missing more than one, then you got to. Does that mean everybody has that potential?
Yeah.
You know, so I think it's just I don't know. Maybe they did take some of Gendry, but didn't include it. That would make sense. You know, not to give anybody too many thoughts about it.
Right.
So it's a fair point. It's a fair point. Because he does have a claim. He has a legitimate claim.
Yeah, I thought it was crazy that like Masandi was on there.
Yeah, it was just for the poster.
Some other people weren't.
Yeah, there's no reason to have Varys or Grey Worm, Masande, people like that sitting there. But again, it's just a poster. Good night, Dragon. Good night, Smokers. He said, Smokers. That's what we're calling it. Zombie Drive. Here we go. I think that at Protocon there should be a SmokeScreen versus Zombie Drive one-on-one basketball game. I don't think Zombie Drive wants to get embarrassed in front of all those people.
I don't think SmokeScreen don't want to get embarrassed.
Well, SmokeScreen will be out of breath, but SmokeScreen still win. He'll die before he lets Zombie Drive win a basketball game. That's all there is to it. Let's see. Maria K, SmokeScreen, and Dust on the Throne Q&A. What characters in games are you most curious about? The Hounds. And the Hounds because, we're all obviously interested in Danny and John's, right? Yeah. The mains. But, I want to see these side characters like the Hounds.
Yeah, Sam.
Tyrion, Sam, Varys. But I think Varys is Endgame's death. But yeah, I would say out of the side, like the B characters, I guess you would say, it would be the Hounds. Really, he's one of my favorite, and Tyrion's a major one, so that's just by default. If I had to pick one outside the top three, is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
the Hounds, Arya, you know.
I like that. Yeah.
God, man, it's soon. Yeah, I'm nervous about it, man.
Yeah, we're gonna lose some people right off the bat.
We're gonna lose a lot of people and main characters too. It's just gonna happen. D Brown, thank you so much, D Brown. Here she goes.
D.
Feeling a little under the weather tonight. D, I read your Patreon question earlier. I don't know if you've been in here. Feeling a little under the weather tonight, but here's to you guys. Love you.
Oh, thank you, D.
Thank you, D.
I'm a little under the weather myself.
Are you?
Yeah, remember?
Oh yeah. Well, I didn't want to.
He pays no attention to me,
no,
guys.
I know that, but I wasn't thinking about that in that sense. Never mind. We won't get into that. That's another story time. One day we'll let him do that on his personal vlog. Thank you, D, so much. Appreciate it. Yeah, maybe chill in the hot tub. I don't know. I hope you feel better, D. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah. Hopefully she was on here and answered her Patreon question. Let's see. John Del Vento. Will Euron become king even for an episode? He could say that. He can say it. It don't really mean anything. But he could. Yeah. Once Cersei dies, he could sit there and say, "I'm the king now." Right. But it ain't gonna last long. So I think it's possible. It's very possible.
I could see a scenario playing out like that.
Yeah. John, by the way, I'm jealous. I saw you talking about making a song for Dan there. I'm jealous now, man. Just by the way, on Twitter, follow John on Twitter and look at his damn his awesome music, man. He's made a lot of music, and he did this Reigns of Castamere is awesome. John, you can type your thing if you want, man. I think it'll let you.
Yeah, I'll definitely check it out.
Really, really cool. Let's see. Electrode, Storytime with James, and you after break feature.
Hey, I'll start writing some notes. Get some loaded.
Yeah, I know people come in here like, what the hell? I thought this was a Game of Thrones stream. We're talking about hamburgers.
Can only imagine. Can only imagine.
This just happens here, ladies and gentlemen.
The normal,
we don't hide our personal lives.
The usuals we're okay with, but the people who stumble in here, they have
exactly.
no idea.
Exactly. Let's see. Khaleesi Lisa Mandy. Thank you, Khaleesi Lisa. Do you think Tyrion is a Targaryen? I know you guys probably have talked about it, but only discovered SmokeScreen a few weeks ago. Welcome.
Cool. Welcome.
Welcome, Lisa. We think it's possible. I mean, you can chime in, and I don't want to speak for you,
Go
but
for it.
we have talked about it quite a bit.
Yes.
I think it fits better for if there is going to be another one, right? That's the number one thing. I don't think there has to be a secret Targaryen. But it fits better for Cersei and Jaime to be Targaryens, and him to be the actual only son of Tywin.
Right. To me,
There's just a
that's
lot of
so
parallels
poetic.
with Cersei and fire and the Mad King Aerys and her love of fire, and it gets her off watching things burn. And it makes more sense as far as the timeline, too. I would like that better than Tyrion. I would be fine with it because I know he had the moment with the dragons in the show.
Yeah.
We'll see if that happens in the books. But, yeah, I don't think you need that. And I think the second Dragon Rider already shocked a hell of a lot of people, like everybody. Last year.
Hell
We all were
yes.
thinking, John
we
and
were naming
Tyrion,
everybody but
or
him.
John and, could it be Gendry because he got a little bit of Targaryen blood, and now all of a sudden you got this Night King guy riding the second one. So you now know John's the third one.
Right.
So it kind of changed the perspective,
Yeah. And
Thank you, Khaleesi. Welcome, by the way. Welcome.
and also, I know you've said it a million times, but about how poetic it would be, Tywin, how he hated Tyrion. And
Yeah, yes.
that
and
part of it,
wasn't sure if he is his son and all that stuff, but
It would be just so poetic if he was the only Lannister.
right. And it felt to me when Tyrion said that and killed him and said, "I am your son," it really felt to me like that was almost the writers saying, "Yes, he is Tywin's son."
Yeah,
that's the way it felt.
Good
to
way
me.
to put it.
It kind of like his joke, kind of like his thing, at the end. The joke needs to be said too.
Yes.
But I want to drink, with my friends, Imp's Delight, make wine, whatever. It almost felt to me like they were telling you his end game. I don't know. I just took it that way. Let's see. Dwight Walker Q&A: does Beric give the kiss of life, and if so, to whom? Dwight, we've talked about this quite a bit because, again, book spoiler here. Just a minor book spoiler. Beric's not around. He's got a talkie. Yeah, I think because he's still in the show, he might, because otherwise there's really no point for him to still be around. They never did Lady Stoneheart. I guess they kind of used it for him and the Hound to hang out in season 7. But then again, you could have just had Thoros or anybody, some other character. But because you didn't really know Beric until season 4, right? I mean,
Right.
you remember Ned sent somebody off, and then you realize, wait a minute, that was him later on with a different actor.
That's right.
So a lot of people
That
did not
screwed
even know.
me up, yeah.
Yes. So you didn't really know. So I just think that his purpose, he keeps talking about, he talked about it last year, that's going to be his purpose. And that way, at least with one person, not a bunch, you can't overdo it, but you can have Dany die or Jon die, a big character, Tyrion, whoever. The Hound makes sense. And you
Yeah.
get that shock, and then the next episode, they can come back. You get that, oh, fuck, the Hound just died, man. Did you see that shit last night?
I
Where-
love that.
know,
because
and-
think about it. Everybody that dies will be thinking, hopefully this
Right.
one. Hopefully it's
Right.
this one.
But you can only do it once.
I know.
You got one chance, one shot. You get one redo, one mulligan. That's it, man. So I think it's certainly possible. I think that's why he may still be in the show.
I'm gonna try this real quick. K-Dubs, drop these off. It's really hot.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Supposedly, I don't eat hot stuff, so this will be like the one chip challenge for me.
K-Dubs, by the way, we did try the Coke too. It's
Yes.
it's okay. It's just like, it reminds me, like, I like vanilla cream soda, but I
Yeah.
can't drink like a whole thing. I like a half one and I'm about done. That's kind of like that.
Yeah, it was an orange vanilla Coke.
Yeah,
Is
orange
that right?
vanilla.
Yeah,
I think orange cream.
tasted
Something.
to me like one of those little Lifesavers cream or whatever it was, orange cream candies melted into a Coke.
Yeah, it was okay. You just can't. I couldn't sit there and drink a whole
Let me
bottle.
try this.
Here we go. Are these supposed to be hot or something?
Try one.
I have. I've eaten yours in Camden's before.
Yeah, but no, this is a different brand.
They have like.
Oh, this would be nothing for you. No, I can handle that.
Yeah. If James is saying it ain't hot, it ain't hot.
No.
Let's see here. I'm looking for Princess Scarlet.
It's Still a little bite.
Princess Scarlet had a question. She's asking somebody to grab it. I'm looking. I lost it though. I saw it a minute ago somewhere, but everything is flying by. Let's see. Alex Montero, really quick, while somebody's grabbing that from. Let's see. Yeah, K-Dubs, thank you. Alex Montero, Q&A. What's up, guys? What do you think of this theory that the 7 symbolizing the people who make it to the end is true, and who do you think those 7 would be? Yeah, I think that's ours. Pretty sure that's what we said, Dragon? A couple years ago? I think, yeah, so we said that as an idea of the 7, 7 people that represent the different aspects of society. Kind of makes sense, but I don't think they have to stick to that to a T. Because obviously there's going to be more than 7 people. We're talking about 7 like main characters. But I don't know anymore if you can. I don't know. That's about the right amount, I guess. But the idea is that you have the mother, Smith, maiden, father, all these symbols of society, and that's what rebuilds a society. So other than that, the 7 have had no real. I mean, they've had, they're not magical in any way. You don't hear about any magic from this religion, but that would make sense to like fit into the whole story, I guess, as far as the symbolism of what they mean. So I think it's a good idea. You found what?
I found Scarlet's question.
What is it? Read it. Or what? Who is it? Who is it?
Princess Scarlet 2.
Oh, Princess Scarlet's. Okay.
You read it?
Yes. Go ahead.
Q&A, I think John was sitting in the same way Ned was in the original promo pictures. What do you think to remember Ned's start?
Oh, I think he was kind of sitting like that.
It was similar. He was a little. They both had a sword.
But I mean, kind of.
But Ned was kind of more leaned.
No, John was.
Or was John leaned?
John was leaned.
Yeah. Let me pull that up. Let me find the old picture. I know they definitely went back to that.
I'd like to see that too, because all of them were sitting like they were in an electric chair. And then John's leaning
that's
over.
True. Yeah, they were all straight, and yeah, that's. I'm sure they did. I mean, I'm sure that's where they pulled this whole entire thing, kind of to rhyme with season 1. Here we go. So he's kind of leaning here, and let's see. Let's pull up this. Did I still have those open? John.
Very similar. The double hand like that.
Yeah, you got the double hand.
And the lean a little bit.
Yeah, you got the double hand and a little bit of a lean. He's not straight like the rest unless his cloak's just all, I don't know.
Ned's elbows are resting on his legs. John's are not. Of course, he's a little shorter, ain't he?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely the same grip.
So the sword would actually...
But John's looking at us and Ned's not. That's basically the difference. Ned's head is what's leaned more. And he's leaning it forward more on his knees.
Yeah.
So like he's on the shitter and John's just kind of like sitting down on the, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what it reminds me of. But they definitely got the hand and the sword exactly the same.
Exactly the same.
Because the hound sword sideways. Now Arya's is very similar. Arya's is.
Can
similar
they see what you're?
No, I didn't. I didn't flip it up. But yeah, it is. This is what I said when they came out. I was like, oh, they went back to season 1 with the whole, the promotional thing. So they definitely wanted to, because this is going to rhyme with season 1, especially episode 1 with everybody arriving in Winterfell. I think that's for damn sure. Anyway, yeah, Goddess is saying, Goddess Astrala, Ned is his head bowed, and John is looking at the camera. The Night King, I wokeness news. I wokeness news. I like that. I wokeness news. The Night King looking like he was trying to take a dump.
I like that too.
Yeah, that makes sense. Let's see. Randy Suimatsu. Oh, here comes the sound. Thank you, Randy. Appreciate the super chat. Barrick should give the kiss of life to either the Hound or Arya, since the Hound killed him once, and he was on Arya's list. I agree. We talked, Randy, we talked about this a lot in that one live stream, probably a couple weeks or months ago, but I think the connection with the Hound makes the most sense. Arya would be good, though. Arya would be good since they kind of wronged her by taking. It could be Gendry. Who knows? Because Gendry, they sold him.
Damn Skippy.
It would kind of pay back a little bit, like save his life in this sense, or save Arya. I don't know. It makes sense. But I would, if I had to choose, like if I had to place a bet.
Yeah.
I think I would choose the Hound. I don't know. It could be like a John or Danny, though. Just like I said, for the shock and all. but the hand will be just as big as anybody else, obviously, honestly.
Hell yeah, it will. That's right.
Let's see. Where did somebody grab that one, by the way? I forgot. I don't see any. I didn't see it. I'm sorry, I lost it. Where I just saw Sandra Edelstein. Thank you, Sandra. Q&A, do you think the Night King has all of Craster's sons, or was he killing them before his arrangement with the White Walkers? No, I think that's what started it. I don't think he was killing them before. I think he said that, like, I get rid of all my sons so I have to deal with them.
Yeah.
Just as an excuse. Like, he wouldn't have done this before the pact.
I agree.
So, yeah, I think that's what happened. He had a son at some point, and then that, remember the Craster dance? Do the Craster. So, Jesus Christ. I think that's what happened. I think that's why he did the sons. Otherwise, he would just kick them out once they got a little older. Let's see. Tormund Lothbrook. Thank you, Tormund. Q&A. SmokeScreen. What previous unseen locations will we get to see in Season 8, if any? Storm's End, Isle of Faces, Ashai, Greywater Watch, Evenfall Hall, Starfall, Newcastle, etc. Of those, I definitely think Storm's End is a possibility. I think that may happen. More related to Gendry's endgame, possibly. Isle of Faces, I want to see.
Absolutely.
For our, obviously, endgame. I don't think we see a Shy. Greywater, I don't think we will. I don't think we'll see the Reeds. She just went away, and I hated it, and I haven't heard anything about Ellie Kendrick being in Season 8.
Oh, my God.
So.
Something. I got to say something. I'm sorry.
No, say.
The Isle of
Go
Faces,
for it. But no,
man.
all these other places, I wouldn't think so, Tormund.
I don't know if I dreamed I said this before, so if I said it before, stop me.
Okay.
But I really think I have pictured a scene that we're going to see at the Isle of Faces, okay?
All right.
All right, check this out. So, we've got, the Night King comes there, and his army, he comes on a dragon, right?
Yep.
He gets there first. So we have what we've kind of set up with Bran doing his thing in the vision, right? And
Can you go on? Thank you, man. Thank you. I'm sorry.
And Jon, doing his thing in real life, right? But that's taking a little time.
Right.
Okay,
right.
so as that's happening, the lake's freezing.
As it should be.
Okay, so
Yes.
the Night King's army, they're down there, right?
Right. Well, kind of like beyond the wall waiting.
Very similar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
So now this huge, massive lake is freezing, and they're, and then right when it freezes, right, they come,
I'm picturing it.
feeling in, right,
Right.
and
Following the ice.
yes,
Creeping.
and it's and when they get there, whatever happens, whether it's pulling the glass out of shit, whatever, right, and it's like you hear them almost like the Death Star imploding, like a.
Oh,
And
you see the aerial shot.
The aerial shot, and it's looked just like the Misa Misa in the
it
Battle of the
rhymes.
Bastards.
Very good.
And
man.
you see it from the top, and
Yes.
and all the dead bodies go back to dead, and it's like
It's like a wave.
Yeah.
Yes. No, that makes sense if you got the Jon and Dany thing rhyming with Misa, her scene, and Jon being smothered in the Battle of the Bastards. That fits. Because he's the center one, and these are the two opposites, Dany and the Night King. That's good.
awesome.
That's awesome.
Man,
yeah,
I
that's
meant to
really
say
good
that
visual,
before.
and it rhymes with the other ones.
Yeah,
Yeah, that works. That's cool.
awesome. I was wondering if I did.
You heard it here first. He's come a long way. I'm so proud. Just fucking with you.
No,
you know what I mean.
I know,
No,
man.
but yeah, no, it really is. It's a good idea. But I've said this before. The ice thing. It doesn't make any sense. Why what lake? I mean, well, it does make sense in the sense it was a dragon trap. He could have froze that instantly.
Yes, indeed.
So yeah, the question is with that though, is it him causing it, or is it the White Walkers approaching, or is he do it from the air, or if he's over, that you're assuming he's over in the God's Eye already, or the Isle of Faces.
Yes.
So does it freeze outward or freeze inward? Or
good question.
That's the only question I would have. But yeah, who cares at that point?
Right.
If it's a great visual and it fits the idea, who cares which way it goes?
Yeah, because then it rhymes with the trip up north and those other two scenes, and I think it would be pretty cool.
Doc Colley, Lord of the Rings style when the ring is destroyed. I don't remember the scene.
I don't either.
I mean, I remember him dropping the ring in the volcano. I don't remember. What did that look like? I guess something similar. I got to look that up now after this stream. Damn, I don't remember Lord of the Rings. Damn. John Haymaker just got home. Welcome, man. I thought I saw you earlier, John Haymaker. Oh, you remember just typing on your phone earlier. Anyway, let's see. Fracture. We never know what the Night King can do until he chooses to show us. That is true. And that that begs the question: do they have this idea early on, George R. R. Martin, what his powers are going to be, or the White Walkers? There's not a Night King yet in the books, a leader, but we're assuming they would be. You got to have somebody kind of embody the whole all the White Walkers. I guess it makes it easier. But he may not. But yeah, that's true. I mean, the thing is though is they don't follow up on it. That's what I don't like. Like the wall, we talked about that before. He brought down Bloodraven's cave with a crack, and then they didn't ever use it again.
They missed the big opportunity.
They did. It was just, and they had to use the dragon. Even if you got a dragon, you didn't need it for that when he had such a cool power. But anyway, that's water under the bridge. Just saying, he's just very B1 magic-y. That's right. Let's see. AO, when do you expect SmokeScreen to dethrone T-Series? That ain't never gonna happen. No, PewDiePie's back on top now. They did pass him for a while though. So
they did? I didn't know that.
They did pass him. It wasn't long. Wow. It was like a day, maybe, not even a day.
I think it was like for
maybe a couple hours actually.
That is crazy.
But he's back on top by what, 50,000 there, I think.
I would have never dreamed anybody would have called him.
Yeah, this is all bullshit, man. This is all to get somebody to 100 million. It really is. I mean, come on. But yeah, I won't even hit. I'll barely hit 100K in 3 years, maybe. But I don't know what to expect after this thing ends in 6 weeks. After this next 6 weeks, and then the next 6 weeks, 12 weeks from now is what I'm saying. I don't know what to expect in here, honestly. But we'll see. We'll see.
I have a question.
What you got?
I have a Star Wars question.
From who?
Me.
Oh, okay. Did you type it?
Yes.
Well, where did it go? I'm not seeing all these questions. Did somebody ban him? we had a couple people. Well, we did. We had a couple people banned by accident I don't know if it was Nightbot or somebody the other week. Go ahead. What you got? I don't see it.
What would be a perfect ending for the saga?
For Star Wars? Mm-hmm. Man, perfect ending for Star Wars.
I don't want it to end.
I don't know. Yeah, exactly. But you're saying for the main trilogy, the main saga. Yeah. Balance. The truth about the Jedi Order. About how they originally were. And I have all this in my old videos. There's old videos on my channel about Star Wars and the origin of the Jedi and the Sith. And those have all that in it. They started off studying everything. There wasn't no good and evil. There were just bad people and good people. And that's what it needs to go back to. That would be cool. The Jedi are too dogmatic. And then, of course, the other side got too dogmatic. You know what I mean? Yes. That would be the perfect ending for me. Go back to a balanced thing where, they can study both. And speaking of that, Anakin Skywalker's in the chat. The real one. This is actually Anakin Skywalker coming back from the dead. Thank you, Anakin. Q&A, do you think that Jaime Lannister being labeled as the King Slayer is foreshadowing him killing the Night King? That's a good idea. But I think the idea is for it to rhyme with Queen Slayer. That's my thoughts on Jaime. Killing the Mad King, and then she'll kill the Mad Queen, and that's the idea. But that's not a bad idea. I just don't know. I think it'd be fine, though, if Jaime or Arya or Dany, anybody, does the actual killing, as long as Jon does the bleeding.
Yeah.
Or whatever that is.
Whatever it is.
Whatever his blood has to do.
Right.
So,
Agreed totally.
So it's really not a big deal if Arya uses the dagger to me, or Jaime kills, the Night King, actually does the blow. But Jon still has to be involved in some way with his blood, whatever that means. Whether that's his death, whether he's a sacrifice, whether he's got to bleed literally, or just something his magical blood can do with dragons or warging a dragon, or I don't know. But yeah, that would be fine. I think it's fine. That'd be fine with me. Let's see. Thank you, Aaron Owen, for subscribing. Aaron Owen, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Mo Castillo, thank you for the super chat as well. I hope they give us the info on the Night King, but I wouldn't doubt if they leave it open for the prequel. When is that show supposed to air on HBO? That show is supposed to come out in 2020, so it's supposed to be a year after. They're filming, like, as soon as this ends, they're filming. They're filming this summer, the pilot, and it's going to be greenlit. I mean, I'm 99% sure. They haven't gone this far and casted that many people for it to be canceled.
True.
But they're filming this year, as soon as this is over. So it's supposed to be next year, a year after. And I don't think they'll hold back on the Night King. I really don't. I don't think that they will. Again, if they do, it's just not this story. It's not the end of the story.
Yeah, right.
And we were saying, I know a lot of people have this idea, but remember, Dan and Dave aren't going to be like loyal to HBO and say, you know what, we'll leave part of the story out that George R. R. Martin gave us the ending to, just so your show will be a little bit better. There's no way in hell.
Whether they like it or not, they're going to do it.
Exactly. So they're going to show at least why he's back. And now they can leave out why they picked him.
Yeah.
Unless it's related to being, right. They got to show the Stark thing. But why him in particular, as far as that Stark or Proto Stark or whichever it ends up being, either way, it's a Stark. But yeah, I think they really will finish it with the end, because it doesn't make sense in the real world or the fantasy world to leave us hanging.
Right.
Because we're going to go over and watch the show anyway. You know what I mean?
No doubt about
Guarantee it. Anybody that's watching the show will go over and check out this prequel. Let's see. Sandra is saying, I think he's back because the long night is back. Well, that's the question, though, Sandra, right? Does he cause the long night, or does the long night cause him?
Chicken or the egg?
Yep, that's always been the question. So, I ain't got all day. Meow, Meg Paul. Meow. What? Are they still making fun of our music from a year ago? Is that what's happening?
They're doing the Super Troopers thing.
Yes. Man, we're just never gonna live that music. I mean, we just tried to entertain. We just tried to. We're gonna bring that shit back.
You see the meows coming out every time we go on break.
We do.
And it's different music.
We're gonna bring it back. I'm telling you, we're gonna bring it back. We need some official. Somebody in the chat. We need some official music. Thank you, Basically D, for subscribing. Appreciate it, man. Basically D, Nagla, I believe. Kieran, no, for real, yeah, nah, y'all keep meowing, y'all obviously want it, right? Don't you wait? That's the way you take it, right?
Yes.
If they keep meowing, they want the fucking meow music. That's what they want. Hey, K-Dubs, North Cat, great song. They never got back to me, man. He didn't. I sent out a message to their management. I really wanted to use their stuff. Hunjav, there's the birthday boy. Bridge 4 snuck a meow in a video of his the other day. Did he? Did he stick a meow? Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? What video was it? I haven't seen him. I haven't watched any videos in the last couple weeks. Was it a reference to our music, you think? Or our whatever? I don't even remember what the hell we played. I don't even know if but I'm going to find it. I'm going to find it, and we're going to play that shit. Matter of fact, let me dig through this right quick. No, I ain't got time. I was going to play it for the next break. Torch Snow. Q&A, we know the Song of Ice and Fire defines Jon's story / heritage, but do you think that it applies to the Night King's background as well? I think it's a good idea. It goes into the whole Craster thing. Like, is he a not reincarnation, but another Ice and Fire baby, right. Targaryen, whether that's Blood Raven's son or Maester Aemon. But the history doesn't agree, and I think that's probably wrong, but Targaryens or Valyrians are very young compared to First Men. That's the thing. So they're not supposed to be over here. You know what I mean? During that time. But that's the big question. There was definitely some other people over here besides the children. Because giants or children didn't carve the sea stone chair. We've talked about that several times and other things. There was something going on. The history is not correct, and it definitely wasn't as long, I don't think. And even speaking of this prequel, they're saying it's 5,000 years ago. Now, we are told it's 12,000 years ago, the Long Night, or 8,000. They're not really sure. Somewhere between 8 and 12.
Yeah.
Now they're saying it's 5,000 for the prequel. We'll see. We'll see. And that is official, so we'll see how that goes. Herb Coswell, I saw it, Herb. Hold on, man. I'm trying. Answer, please. Okay, Herb. All right, man. I talked about this with Val, but do you think in the books R plus L equals J could include a twin like Danny or Ramsey or Darkstar or Gerald Dane, for example? No. It don't fit. Now, John and Danny having twins, sure, but John being a twin with somebody in the Tower of Joy, no. We'd already seen it. We would have seen a second child there and then been wondering who that is.
Yeah.
I think. But no, I don't think so. I don't think it fit. Even if you don't.
Viserys would have been privy to that.
Yes.
If Danny was John's twin.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or, we heard Mira Reed. No. That's actors. They don't look like the characters in the books.
Child support.
What do you ask about child support?
Danny and John.
What? But they may live. And what are you going to get child support from? The Targaryen bank? What is that? Charlotte Sheridan. Thank you, Charlotte. Q&A. Hi, Chris, James, and everyone. Hope you're all awesome. Do you think there's anything more to the horn Sam found in Season 2? Could it be the Horn of Winter? If so, it could be used to win Viserion back. I think it was a shout-out to the Horn of Winter, honestly. I don't think it's going to be... maybe it is the actual horn, but I don't think it's going to be used, is what I mean, in the show. Because they don't have Dragonbinder with Euron and all that stuff, and if you don't have them both, it don't seem like they'd throw one in and not the other one. That's just my opinion. But I think the wall's down now. Jormungand's horn is supposed to wake giants from the earth, which is a metaphor for earthquakes, so that's already down. So there's really no need for it unless you're talking about Dragonbinder, which it wouldn't be there at all. It would have to. It wouldn't even be close to the books if they put Dragonbinder up north.
Yeah.
And beyond the wall. So yeah, I think it was more of a shout to the books, and that's really about it. They just didn't go the horn route, just to make it simpler, I guess. But anyway, just my opinion. All right, where are we?
Yeah, because they definitely pick and choose characters to leave out.
Yeah, definitely.
Good
night, Herb. Have a good one, man.
Night,
let me double check this, and we'll take a stretcher and then come back and finish it off. I think it's time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me check this. Let me refresh this page again. I don't know why it don't auto refresh anymore. Yeah, I think we're good. We're good there. Yep. All right. So yeah. We hit 400 or something.
Oh yeah.
We're starting to build up beyond 400 again.
Yeah, we hovered around 400 before the break and after.
Let's see. Casually extreme outdoors. That's a good point. Have you ever thought that Bronn didn't go north of the wall but was sent south instead? Yeah. We've talked about him being a wildling, and I think that's certainly a possibility, but I don't think we'll ever get a direct answer. George R. R. Martin came out in an interview saying that he just needed somebody to talk to Tyrion, and he kind of blew up. So whether he gives him that backstory, we have yet to know. Maybe.
Bronn's another character that they left out of those pictures. That's
right. That
true. Could have been in there.
That is very true. So yeah, if you think about Gendry, Gendry makes sense, but they did leave a few more out too. What are you asking? Who's the smartest character in the Hound? Oh, Zombie Drive asking who's the most smart ass character, the Hound or Bronn? They're both smart asses, but the Hound is by far more direct.
Yeah.
I mean, just straight up fucking, you're a cunt. I don't like you. I don't hate you. You're okay, but you're nothing special. To Barrett.
I love his interaction with Tormund because Tormund is a formidable foe.
Yes.
And he still mumbles some shit under his breath to him.
That was hilarious. That was a great scene, actually. I did Beyond the Wall with all the problems. the great stuff with some of the dialogue.
Yeah.
And that was hilarious between them. Brianna fucking Toth. Yeah. So, all right. So, yeah, let's take a stretcher, and then we'll come back and finish it off. We got another 20, 25 minutes or so, something like that, I guess. I think we're good there. Are we good here? Yeah, I think that was the last one was Mo, I believe. Yep.
Awesome.
All right, so let me click this. All right, so yeah, give us a couple minutes, guys, and we will be
right back.
Cannot give you back your homes or restore your dead to life, but perhaps I can give you justice in the name of our King. cannot give you back your homes or restore your dead to life, but perhaps I can give you justice in the name of our King.
Alrighty. I think we're back. Are we back?
We are back.
We're good? Yep.
Yes,
we're good.
indeed.
Alrighty. Let's see. Where are we at? Let me check this. I saw some couple Patreon questions. By the way, Doc Holiday, I'll get with you on the executive producer shirts. We got to get those out to everybody. Speaking of Doc Holiday, there he is. Doc Holiday. Thank you, man. On Patreon. Third major twist theory. The pack dies, a lone wolf survives. Perhaps Arya. So, the opposite of what they say. Honestly, I mean, I could see it, man. I think we got to lose a Stark. Or maybe, we've said before, all of them.
That's right.
Like part of the I know again it's overused, but bittersweet is the world's saved, but there's no major houses like Lannisters and Starks and shit.
The Starks to do it.
And you just have I mean, we assume this child of Dany's and Jon will live, this Targaryen. Will they make a new house? Who knows? Targaryen, I don't know. I think it's possible. I would not put it past them, to drive that, in there and twist it.
Oof.
They're
good at that.
Because we I think we expect Bran to go.
Yeah, I kind of do.
Maybe a sister, one of the sisters, but everybody, I don't know, man. It could happen. Let's see. I thought I saw somebody sent. Oh, that might have been a message on Patreon. I think Hoonjob sent me the message to Meow thing that Kev or something put in his video. I'll check that out, Hoonjob.
I'd like to make an announcement, at least before the stream ends or now.
Go for it.
I'm kind of starting a new little side business, and Chris actually thinks it's not a bad idea.
I hate it.
I'm gonna be making like man cave, sports memorabilia stuff for man cave, and I've ordered stuff to make some pieces, and I think I might start an Etsy shop or whatever. And Chris was saying I should film myself making it and everything, so be on the lookout for that. Any of you sports fans, or if you know a sports fan or have a sports fan you might want to buy something for, I'll definitely keep you guys updated on
and for people that don't know, James originally started on YouTube with his sports channel, Daily Useless Sports Trivia. Are you going to put stuff on that? So go find Daily Useless Sports Trivia. For anybody newer here that don't remember, because he stopped doing stuff for a long time and then did Dust on the Throne. But that's his sports channel, so I think that's what you're talking about, doing that. And I meant to tell you actually yesterday, I completely forgot about it. When you went to work, was incorporate some lighting in some of those things.
Good idea.
The little
very good idea.
You got the little string lights you can put in there.
Hell yeah,
that'd be kind of cool.
I love
Everybody
that.
likes back glows on shit.
They do. And
that's a man cave.
You already gave me an idea, so I'm glad you said that.
Anyway, yes, check that out. If somebody wants to, a moderator can find that link, post that link to his other or his channels. That'd be cool. I was going to say, too, by the way, guys, I dropped a video earlier that Val and I and Gil from God Academy did a couple weeks ago, and Val edited this one. I edited the Rhaegar one, but I put it out on the channel today. So there is a new video today, too, besides this live stream. If you guys want to check that out right after we're done here.
Yes, indeed.
And share it and all that. Just a fun one where we're talking about who could become whites, which we talked about on the stream a couple of times. So just a fun little conversation between us three. So check it out once this is done as well, if you don't mind. Let me move this back over to here. Was it? Yes, Roger P. Thank you, Roger. Roger P. through Super Chat. Third twist: Bran wargs Arthur Dayne in the past, kills Howland and Ned, so Dayne raises Jon/Aegon and gives him Dawn to kill the Night King. Westeros history changes. Man, I don't know, man. I think that's a little too far with the time travel thing.
It really is.
That's more of a Star Trek thing as far as too much in the sci-fi. I think with
you can't get so invested in characters and things that happen and then just erase it all in one 15 minute.
Yeah. That's the thing with time in this thing. It seems to be a loop. It always has happened and always will. So I mean, it's a neat thought, but I don't think they'll go that far into the sci-fi realm. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they can do a lot of things with that, but I just can't see that.
It would be weird. I mean, think about how you would feel about it once everything changed and the future is all of a sudden different or something. It would have to be another timeline or something. I don't know. And then you start to get into a different realm there. CC James YouTube is he's got two channels. One is Daily Useless Sports Trivia. That was his original sports channel, and his other one is Dust on the Throne, which is now kind of a vlog story time channel.
And that's actually where the dust comes from in my name. Daily Useless Sports Trivia.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly. Let's see. Meg Paul, okay, you're responding to Mizuma. I'm sorry, I'm in the middle of people's conversations. Let's see. RT Sizzle, thank you, man. Appreciate the super chat as well. Do you think Danny will remember that Jamie tried to kill her during the field of fire? Also, does young Griff have a stronger claim to the throne? I think definitely she'll remember that, but here's the thing. She was just as much at war as he was during that moment. Just like we saw Tyrion and Davos. The last time I was here, whatever, and the last time I was here, you killed my son with wildfire.
Yeah.
So they understand it's not like a personal thing. It's a war thing. You're killing the other side. That's what you do. So I think that'll probably be brought up, but and killing her father, as a matter of fact. But even though he was crazy, it's still her father, and drove her away from Westeros and all that. But once they learn the reason and the details, it's different. So that's the way I think it goes down.
Right.
And as far as young Griff, not a show character, book only. That depends. If he's actually Aegon, he's got a pretty strong claim. If he's not Aegon, which I don't think he is, I think a lot of us agree he's Fagon. Blackfyre, he would not have a stronger claim than Jon. Some would consider stronger than Dany because she's female in that world. You know how things work. But I wouldn't think so, being a Blackfyre. If that's the case. Again, it depends on if he actually is the first Aegon Targaryen, because the first son would have the claim if he's actually Aegon. So I think that would take away from Jon Aegon.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I do too.
Let's see. Damn it. Move. Dave, thank you for the super chat, Dave.
Thank you,
Appreciate
Dave.
it. Do you think the Golden Company will ally with Jon, Dany, or both once they learn that's what Cersei is and will have blown her off? Yes. Yes, Dave. They will absolutely break this contract. Break it for the first time in the show. They've mentioned that to in their faces. They've never broken a contract. No. They're going to break the contract once they realize what Cersei is actually up to, and then they find out who they're trying to kill is a Targaryen. I think they'll just follow the Targaryens in this show version as opposed to Blackfyres. So, yeah, they will definitely break their contract once they find out what's happening with probably just in general about the living versus the dead, but maybe more related to Jon and Dany being Targaryens. So I would think the living and dead would be the turning point for me.
Hell yeah.
Because what's the point of them fighting for Cersei? They'll never get gold again.
And that's what I don't get. That Cersei doesn't get.
Exactly.
She's fucking loony.
Exactly. Which goes back to the whole damn Randall Tarley thing. She don't have a claim anyway. She was just there. You know what I mean? There's no reason for him to betray the Tyrells. Mother of Dragon, kill. What in the hell did that Southern boy just say? What? Did I say kill or did you say kill?
I don't know.
Kill. Are we supposed to slow down?
Kill.
Is that what it is?
Kill.
We're supposed to slow down and go kill.
Kill. I don't know. I can't say it without saying kill. Kill.
Yeah.
I'm going to kill you.
Yeah. I'm going to kill you. Is that no? I can't. I just can't do it.
Father, yes, son. I'm going to kill you.
Hi, Dad. Gee. Fucking. Does anybody get that reference? Please don't mention the name. I know you know. I know some of the cats in here know. Tell me that reference, man. You know we always got the references. Old school movies.
Oh, what?
You know, you watched it the other week. Y'all watched it.
Kill, not kill. Kill, not kill. Gosh, I don't know. I struggle with that one. I can't say kill. Kill.
Kill. Kale. Freaking Lee. What's up, Celine? There's Celine, the OG mod. What's going on, Celine? Let's see. There you go, Nin Polite. There, Nin Polite got it. The Breakfast Club.
And John
there we go,
Haymaker
Mother
got
Dragon.
mine.
Yep. John Hughes, Mazuma got it. There you go. Breakfast Club. John Bender. That's right. We had a cat at work we called Bender. When I used to work at Microsoft, we called him Bender because he reminded us so much of John Bender. Yes. One of my top 5 movies of all time, by the way. Just saying. Just overall, all time. Let's see here. No username required. Love the username. Q&A. What is the deal with Dany and Lemongate? So many hints in the books hinting that she ain't who we believe she is. It drives me crazy. No username. I do question whether it was because the change of location that originally happened, because she was originally not going to be in Bravos. It was going to be another city. But he still after the fact, dropped too many lemon equals Dorn things.
Yeah.
So here's what I came up with. Actually on a stream. It was going to be a separate video later. It'll be an Ice and Fire video versus Game of Thrones. But what if the lemon tree points to Dorne, or the lemons point to Dorne, not for Dorne itself, as in Dany spent any secret time there, remembering a House of the Red Door, but it pointed to Elia Martell being her mother, as opposed to that was it's a little tinfoily, but pointing to Elia as the Dornish wife of Rhaegar, as opposed to Dany being Rhaegar's brother or sister. That was my original thought. I hadn't put any more thought of it than that.
I remember
brought into it than that, but that was just a thought, because I don't. It just doesn't. It's just so much that has to be different for Dany to have spent time in Dorne. I'm not saying it didn't happen. I'm just saying Viserys would have to lie about a bunch of shit, and there's no reason in some cases, for him to lie about it. He could have lied about the claim thing, but he's a male already, so there's just so much that has to be different from what we know about her past.
K-Dubs has got one for us.
What you got? Are you
No, it's right there. Yep.
Oh, I see it. K-Dubs, if you could join one group, Golden Company, Night's Watch, Second Sons, Dothraki, Facemen, and Maesters, what would you join? SmokeScreen and Dust on the Throne.
Maesters.
You would go through the whole thing to get to the shit.
I think I would dig that. I mean, I know what Sam went through was rough, but
I would like the Maesters too. Because
I was doing that shit today.
I would say out of that list, I would not join the Night's Watch. I wouldn't join a sellsword company, but probably the Faceless Men. Because there's a mix of ninja stuff in there, which I actually was into. So the Faceless Men for me, or the Maesters, or maybe both. Maybe I'd be a Faceless Man and then go join them.
Faceless Maesters.
A Faceless Maester. I mean, because I like the learning aspect of everything too. And
that's what I'd like. Record keeping.
Oh yeah,
when
you would be a scribe. That's
when he asked him to take those old scrolls and rewrite them. I would love that.
You would. That was when people asked us before what we would be in Westeros. I said Candlemaker. That's you. You're the scribe.
I would love to do that.
He would be the scribe. Absolutely, no questions about it. There's Lo Horton. Hello, Lo. Let's see here from Princess Scarlet. Thank you, K-Dubs, for grabbing this from Princess Scarlet. Q&A, will we ever find out why Gaiman Targaryen was known as Gaiman of the Glorious? What did he do that was so glorious? I don't know. I don't remember. I do not remember. Gaiman Targaryen. Gaiman the Glorious. I remember the name, but I don't remember the details. I have no idea. And I need to, which reminds me, I've got to do a reread, but I just don't have time. I'm forgetting everything.
Unakai Crown says unsubscribe do-rags. These are do-rags. This is a toboggan.
What? Who said what? I don't even... Is it there?
Right there. Crown. Unakai Crown.
Oh. Unsubscribe do-rags. What?
I guess your backwards hat looks like a do-rag on TV.
Yeah, it's just a dirty old backwards hat.
On TV.
We might be on some TVs.
That's true. Just a backwards hat.
Yeah, that's all. Let's see, Zombie Drive again. Q&A, do you think anything would be different if Khal Drogo was still alive?
Dany wouldn't be hooking up with Jon.
It'd be completely different. Well, yeah, she would have probably ended up coming over with his army and just attacking shit, just killing, and they would probably all died. I mean, seriously, she would not had a counselor like Tyrion to say stop.
Exactly.
You know, and she would have never had dragons. So she wouldn't have. It'd have been just them against the world.
Yeah.
No dragons in the world. 3D Designer, SmokeScreen, 6 episode only. What's your take? Yeah, I want more. I do, but they're going to be longer. That's all we can. And it's going to be actually the same amount of time for season 7 if you think about the time length. 80 minutes for 4 episodes and 60 for 2. I think that's still kind of unofficial, but yeah, I mean, I want more, but what can we do? I want 10. You know, there's no reason they shouldn't have done 10. But S. Geesley, is that S. Geesley? I think. Thank you, S. Geesley. Q&A. Do you think John will find out within the first 3 episodes? Yeah, I think so. I think he will. I think he'll have a period where he finds out, maybe before Winterfell falls. So I'm thinking maybe 2. And he goes down to the crypts with Lyanna and Ned and has a conversation with Ned about why'd you lie to me, you know, all this other shit.
Oh, yeah.
So I think that has to happen before.
Pacing back and forth.
Yeah, a lot of that stuff. So it's got to happen before Winterfell goes, because it's gonna fall, and we are all assuming that season or episode 3, because that's when Miguel Sapochnik is directing that episode. So we are assuming, we could be wrong, but I'm doubt we're wrong, that is the big battle of Winterfell, is episode 3. So I'm guessing 2, at least 2.
Let me read one to you because they're wanting people to grab it, so I just grabbed
please
it really
do.
quick.
Please
this
do.
is from BNG. Since the cave drawings are on Dragonstone, the Targs were drawn to whatever. I feel stupid. Drawn to Dragonstone. Okay. And Dragonglass is all over Dragonstone. This was the original dragon trap by the Children of the Forest to get Valyrians to Westeros.
Oh,
Valyrians to
okay,
Westeros.
I see it right there.
Sorry.
No, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, they came over. I mean, the way we're told is the Targaryens, being one of the many families of Valyrians and houses from there, left due to Daenerys the Dreamer seeing the 14 flames explode in her green dreams. People do question where she sent that dream from somebody. That could have been the Children of the Forest or a green seer that knew down the road they're going to need the world to be saved. But then it's like, if you knew that, why did you ever create the White Walkers? So there's a lot of weird things.
Yeah.
But I've always just taken it as that was like the first land they saw from where they came from the east. I never thought about there being drawn there. It is volcanic, so that certainly seems to help with dragons. You know, you get a lot of that in Fire and Blood, actually, when you read Fire and Blood, the newest book, of how that seems to be the best place to incubate, put eggs, and all this kind of stuff. So when they started getting away from Dragonstone and moving to King's Landing and locking them, and they built the dragon pit and all that stuff, that's when dragons started shrinking and dying out and all this kind of stuff. So I don't know if they it could have been, if you think about it, if you think that somebody's controlled all this.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. Who would that be? Would it be a Green Seer, way older than Bloodraven? Would it be the Night King trying the first time? I don't know, because there were dragons after that, like throughout Westeros, but nothing ever worked for him if that was the case. So I don't know. It's interesting.
The original dragon trap.
Yeah. I don't know. Let's see. Let me double check this really quick. We'll go grab 1 or 2 more. We'll get out of here. 1:15 or close to it. Okay, I don't see anything else on Patreon. All right. Let's see. Good night, Cassandra. We're getting out of here too. Just a couple minutes, so have a good one. Thank you for stopping by. Good night.
Fractured got one.
Frack, there she is. Was the Arm of Dorne broken before or after the wall went up? Supposed to be way before, supposedly, because the idea, and this is why I don't necessarily believe it was a magical thing. I mean, again, I'm not completely convinced, but they came over, the first men, went to war, then they broke the wall. You know, they were at war, and their first attempt to try to stop the men and win the war was to break the arm, to stop the flow. And then that didn't work out, so they tried the neck. The neck didn't work. They tried to break the neck, but it didn't quite work. It made it a swampland.
Right.
Then the third time, again, we got these threes, you know, Nisa.
True, yep.
The third time, they went with the nuclear option and went with the Night King. So then that created the Night King, which created the first long night, off balance seasons. Then the wall was put up in retaliation to the night. Cause and effect is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So, yes, that's supposedly what went down. And I think it makes the most sense. Old Nan. I'm getting old sucks. I need a Nana nap.
That is funny.
That's funny coming from Old Nan.
That is.
All right, let's grab one more and we'll get out of here. Let everybody go to sleep.
Getting old sucks.
I know it does. Like I'm hurting
really
right
does.
now, sitting in
Yeah.
this fucking stool. My
My
back
eyes
hurts.
are shot. I mean, this is hard to see.
Oh, trying to read your phone?
And you know, I do it all day. Those stats all day, every day, and then I go
Yeah.
to bed at night and I can't focus on TV.
I want to go on record to say something.
What's that, man?
The episode the Hound dies, the same episode the King Game Bowl is gonna happen.
Yeah, I would imagine if that happens, it should be. Should be. Hopefully, he makes it though, man. But yeah, a lot of people think that Arya and the Hound will team up on him. Ungalent, check Patreon one last time. I will do it. I will refresh it.
James, take off the hat, please.
What? Oh, you're getting a hat request?
Yeah. Deborah Breedlove says, James, take off the hat, please.
Thomas Barrett, thank you, Thomas, on Patreon. SmokeScreen Mazuma wants to know if James leaks meat juice from the top bunk. Motherfuckers.
No, and no.
I'm telling you right now, dude. I'm gonna figure out a way to get some fucking bunk beds in there, and we are gonna duct tape Mazuma's ass
Oh, hell yeah.
to that bunk bed. I'm telling you right now, I'm telling you, we're gonna do something.
Can we green screen some bunk beds behind us
Yes,
just
we
one
can.
time? Just
Yes, we
one
can.
time. We're
No.
coming at you live from the
No,
top
no,
bunk.
hell no, we can't do that.
Let's do it one
It just
time.
keeps on going. Well, they'll never stop. But it would be an inside joke. We technically could do that. We could actually do that. But I'll
We
tell you
wear
what.
PJs.
I'll tell you what. I'll do that, and we'll put. We'll do a video,
Okay.
and then I'll get Mazuma's face
Oh, yes.
and K-Dubs or somebody, and put them on our faces. That's what I'm gonna do. And I'm friends with this on them on Facebook. I'll get their damn faces.
Oh, I love it.
So they better be unfriending me now or or whatever. Matter of fact, grab those screenshots real quick before they defriend me. We'll do that for sure. And then we'll make it our backdrop in the live stream and shit or something. I don't know. Okay. Let me refresh that one more time, make sure. And then we'll grab one more from the regular chat and get out of here. So everybody can get on with their weeks. We only have, was it 5? Is it 5 left? I think that's about
believe it.
right. Damn.
It's been a long one, and we freaking made it. Made it.
All right, really quick. Ron, our night. Should the Night King speak? I think a few words should be said in a perfect voice for the Night King. I think it would be Christopher Lambert from the Highlander. What do you think? Yeah. No, we said this earlier, Ron. I think that's a good choice, but I don't think any voice at all will actually work. But that would be funny. I can see that kind of, because I'm picturing him like explaining the quickening, and it's showing Scotland, or something like that. God, I missed those movies. Those are great.
Hafiz says, answer my question.
Hold on, Hafiz. I'll grab it. AO, would you burn your Air Jordan collection to get a sneak peek at Season 8? Hell to the no. Hell to the no. No.
Should have asked him that like a year ago.
Yeah.
He knows he's only got a month left.
Yeah, exactly. Hafiz, I'm looking, man. I'm sorry, man. Where is Haviz's question?
He just reposted it.
Okay, cool.
Just now? Okay.
Awesome.
Hafiz. All right,
go.
here we go. Here's Haviz's question. And it's not about Gendry. Not about Gendry and Cersei. Okay. Haviz, Q&A. I think, thank you, Haviz. I think the Golden Company commander might be the arms master who taught Cersei and Jaime sword fighting when they were kids. Your thoughts? Harry Strickland being the arms master?
This is above my pay
No.
grade.
I mean,
no
I don't
idea.
know why. I don't know if it. Yeah, I don't think so. Could be, but I don't know if it would make if it would matter. So I don't. Yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember any details about him and being in Westeros and all that stuff. And what he did as a when he was younger. So I don't know. I wouldn't think so. I don't know if that even matter. Anyway, because she's going to hire him regardless. So because if he would come over and like recognize him, like, hey, you don't remember me, but I was your master at arms, and I taught Jamie how to fight. But she wouldn't be involved with Cersei, or he wouldn't be involved with Cersei. She didn't go out and learn how to fight, you know, in the yards like the boys did. Is what I'm saying. So yeah, I wouldn't think so, but I don't know if it even matter. Doc Holliday, would you have burned your Jordans to get an appearance in season 8? Hell yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Just because I can say I was in it, and then I just buy them back. buy more. You know, yes, absolutely. Anyway, okay, all right, we're gonna get out of here. So let me triple check everything. I think we're good though.
But I wouldn't burn my Crocs for shit.
He probably would. Yes, he would. He would. To be in the show, hell yeah.
Oh, you know it would.
Let's see. Let me refresh this actually. Make sure I didn't miss anybody's super chats or anything. I don't think I did. I'm sure they'd be yelling if I did. Yelling at me. Somebody would. Damn refresh. What is wrong with this damn thing? Are we even live still? It's showing gray. There we are. Okay, I think we're good. All right, so anyway, yes, going to get out of here. Everybody have a great week. Happy birthday, Hoonjive. Have a good birthday week or month or whatever you want to celebrate.
Happy birthday.
James will burn his Crocs for a hill of hamburgers. That's Doc Holliday. He's never going to hear the end of that either. So thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. Thank you, mods, for grabbing all the questions and putting up with all this shit. Appreciate it. And thank you, everyone, for the questions. What you got? Oh, I thought you was pointing at yourself. Dylan, please answer mine last. Okay, I don't see it, Dylan. I just saw that, but I don't see the question. Please answer mine last, please. I'm trying to find it, Dylan. Oh, here we go. All right, last one. Here we go. Dylan. He's got it separated. I just want Dylan. Q&A, do you think the brand will be able to mind control the dragon's mind and ultimately make the Night King fall off his dragon? I don't know about that in particular, but we've said before there will be some kind of mind meld or mental warfare with the Night King. Like they're gonna we'll see it in a vision, like a physical thing. But in the real world, the Night King will be like stuck and shit, or I don't know, something weird that'll enable them to get close to him and do whatever they got to do, right?
Yes.
So yes, in that sense, yes, but not. I don't know about necessarily a dragon. Anyway, all right, Haviz, I'm not sure yet. We're going to do other stuff, and I'm going to try not to box myself into one particular show after this was over. But we'll definitely cover obviously the prequel. But in the meantime, between seasons, I don't know. I'm going to kind of just go and see, and I'll let Patreon people help with that. So if you're interested in joining Patreon, anybody, even if it's just $1 a month, really appreciate it. It gets us through the long night, and it'll help us get through the content or whatever we're going to do between season 8 and the prequel and go from there. So yeah, I don't know 100% yet. But yeah, thank you guys. Appreciate it. Have a good week. Thank you, everybody. Again,
Yes.
Happy birthday, Hoonjive. Let me move this over.
Thank y'all for liking my scene idea that I had.
Yes. That was. It's good. It's really good. And the story. Oh Lord, we'll be bringing that
I'll
up.
come up with a less gross story next time.
Yeah, maybe he has one that's normal. I don't know. Oh, Nan, what is your other Star Wars channel, please? Can I watch it in VHS? No, I have Star Wars stuff on this channel. This was never meant to be a Game of Thrones channel, but yes, you can probably watch it in VHS. Damn, that shows you how old we are. Thank you, John Haymaker. Thank you. I just saw the super chat. Just saying
much.
thanks. Thank you, man. Appreciate it, John. But anyway, yes, thank you guys. Remember ProtoCon coming. Links are in every description of every video. Good night, everybody. And also, there's a video out right now that me and Val and Gil from God Academy talked about some Who Would Become Whites. It's only about 10 minutes, so if you want to check that out before you hit the hay and share it across the realm, I really appreciate it. But thank you guys. Love you guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you
Next time.
justice in the name of our king. I can.